and gents. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the very first Realmcast. That's right, the very first. Here on Realmcast today, we're going to discuss a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of yappers here. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and, tell us your favorite moments and give us some ideas for the future. Um, the unedited version of the podcast will be on Patreon every single Saturday night. So if you missed the podcast or you want to watch the longer version that's unedited, with craziness and insane and shit that can't go on YouTube, pull up on the Patreon. It's free. You really don't have to do much. So, my name's Max. I'm 22. Let's see. I'm a streamer, content creator, influencer. Got noticed by a lot of people over a couple years. I've been streaming for 5 years, and I love to yap. I love nerdy culture. I love music. I love wrestling. I mean, there's a lot I love in pop culture. Chaotic.
I'm chaotic. I do pop culture,
Mm-hmm.
and it was my birthday yesterday.
Hell yeah! Happy belated birthday, Chaotic. And we got Zach down there with the fist.
What's up? And I cannot stress this enough. My gamers.
Go ahead, introduce yourself.
Okay, yeah, whatever. But yeah, I'm Zach. Big fan of Warhammer 40K. You may have also seen me on the Stormwolves channel with Lord Master Rian. But I've also been a massive nerd for a very long time, and I like to make shit.
Chaotic, I think you might be echoing. Let's see. So today on the Realmcast, first ever episode, you know what I'm saying? We got a lot of fun stuff planned, but I'm gonna start off with let's just talk about this week in general. Last week was a pretty crazy week in general for nerdy culture. I mean, between the Marvel leaks to ASAP Rocky dropping a song, shocking the world. Now we know he's actually dropping his album this Friday, by the way. Or by the time this post is on YouTube, it'll be out everywhere. So make sure to check that out if you're a big ASAP Rocky fan, or if you just like alternative rap. Like, he's very good at that. Now, I promised that I had a little special thing for everybody, you know what I'm saying, that pulled up for Roundcast, and even if the album will be out by then, so I can announce it right here, right now. ASAP Rocky's album has hidden features. I can confirm that. My insider source texted me this morning and said that Rocky has been working on this album since 2023. Okay? And he was going to release it in 2023. His label actually told him not to, which is why Rocky has not dropped music since. Fuck, what was it? Level? It was Level, or it was like the single for a movie or something. Regardless, I can confirm that album has hidden features, and there's gonna be a lot of shocking features, to say the least. You know, that album is being composed by legendary and composed and directed by legendary Tim Burton. So shout out Tim Burton. I mean, it's gonna be an interesting album for real. This week we had a lot of stuff drop. Punk Rocky's music video drop. That reaction will be on the YouTube channel. Actually, it'll be on the YouTube channel by the time this comes out. And also, this week, Marvel's trailers for Doomsday were everywhere. Everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean,
Fucking amazing.
I mean, spoilers for those who haven't seen the trailers. If you're trying to go in blind, just skip. I'll put a little check mark on this video so y'all can just skip past this segment. The biggest thing I've noticed from these is every single teaser is focused on a hero's child. And I think that's going to play a big part. And I think they are going the Doom loses his kid route.
Two of them have, but the X-Men trailer didn't really focus on one.
Cyclops is. I'm going to tell you why. I love this debate. I'm going to tell you why. Magneto and Professor X do not care what's going on with Cyclops. Mind you, that is the same exact shot. It's outside the window. It's chaos, right? If you look next to Cyclops in the trailer, I'll probably put up a picture on YouTube so everybody can see it. But if you look next to Cyclops, there is a tiny certificate medal, whatever you want to call it, that says Xavier's Gifted Youngsters. If you don't remember,
Right.
that's where Nathan Summers originally originates when he first pulls up. Nathan Summers is
I thought
Cable.
that was the name of the school.
No,
Xavier
no.
School for Gifted Youngsters.
Nathan Summers is the son of Cyclops. In the comics, he becomes Cable. He comes back from the future, obviously. Cyclops does not
Yeah.
know this, by the way. At this point in time in the MCU, he has not met Cable. However, Professor X and Magneto did meet Cable because of Deadpool. So,
Right.
and
Yeah.
they don't like Cable, which would make perfect sense why they're not caring about Cyclops crashing out over his kid, because they don't give a fuck about that kid. And if you saw the leaked trailer for Doomsday, spoilers for everybody who hasn't seen it in theaters, but I'm just gonna go ahead and spoil it myself. The Doomsday trailer, if you go and look at the damn everybody put up at once. I can't edit this out, I'm not worried. If you go, spoilers for the Doomsday trailer that's in theaters right now, it is based on Shuri and the Thing, which is focused on the kids, obviously. Shuri has T'Challa's son, who I'm very curious to see who they cast. And then, of course, the Thing is focused on Franklin Richards being took by Doom at the end of Fantastic Four. So I have a first question. My first question to Chaotic over here is, what are your thoughts on Doomsday? Do you think it's going to be a great movie, or do you think they're going to fumble the bag?
I don't know. I think the more interesting part is I think they're going to delay it again.
Really? How come?
More screens.
That's right, because Dune comes out.
Because right now they're already fighting to get screens.
Because Dune comes out in December, huh?
So I think either that or Dune getting moved. They're not going to come out at the same time.
Huh. Okay.
One of them's getting moved.
That's intriguing.
And y'all can book it.
Honestly, I don't hate that, but I'm also like, would Marvel really move it though? We know how Marvel does in box office when it comes to big movies.
No, it's going to be $1 billion movie no matter what.
Absolutely.
At the same time, Marvel's the same company that wants to maximize every bit of money, especially when it's a big movie like this.
That's true.
If it was something smaller like the Thunderbolts or smaller team, I don't think they'd move it.
But it's
Doomsday, Avengers,
X-Men, Fantastic Four, Black Panther, all these major characters are going to be in this movie. And the Avengers, of course. And I think what I'm most curious about in this is how we're going to traverse having Steve Rogers and Sam in the same... Your child? Sham. Having Steve Rogers and Sam in the same movie, and who is going to be more of a leader? Yo, Sham!
Well,
from what it looks like.
I bet. I was about to rap, but I heard y'all talking about some stuff, so I'm gonna be quiet.
Nah, we're doing a podcast
so
right
in the case of, they could go a couple different ways with it. The way it seems like they're doing, based on the spoilers for Thunderbolts / New Avengers, which is spoilers in and of itself, but anyways, of the end credit or mid credit scene for that,
right?
They were talking about both Sam as well as the Thunderbolts themselves, both effectively being their own Avengers team.
Absolutely.
So we might end up with not necessarily even just 2 Avengers teams, because there's, like, in the comics we got the West Coast Avengers,
and obviously they're introducing Wonder Man, so that's pretty close to West Coast.
Yeah, so we might end up with multiple Avengers teams, and now how exactly that's going to work for the MCU will be interesting in and of itself, because that would be, would they then have to separate that into separate franchises? Would they have to, like, start TV shows that are just regarding the Avengers?
I was about to say, for me, I think that the Young Avengers team that they're building, I think that should be a TV show, 100%. I feel like some of those characters...
I want Next Avengers so bad.
And I love that. I love that. But I feel like some
Such
of
a
the
good
Young
movie.
Avengers aren't big enough characters to sustain a movie. And that's truth.
Yet.
Which is why
If we
yet
yeah.
which is true. But I can give them credit if like come down on the movie and they get a whole spot and it's like, oh shit, hold on, maybe they do deserve their own movie. Right now I'm like, put them in a TV show, give them a 3-season format, and let them just go at like the younger villains of the like the Marvel comics that we don't get to see often. You know what I mean?
Mm.
I feel like that's a great way to get them started. And then also, my other thing of Doomsday, this is my crazy prediction that's probably not going to happen, but could you imagine setting the tone of the film by Doctor Doom killing Steve Rogers?
I do think that Doctor Doom is going to win, and I'll tell you why. It's because I think whatever he does is going to somehow set up Secret Wars.
Mhm.
I forget. I'll admit I completely forget how that was set up in the comics. I would have to double check that.
Battle World.
But Battle World. But
Mhm.
it's an interesting question as to what exactly. We have a lot of questions here. What exactly does Doctor Doom want with these kids? What does he? What is his end game? To the pun unintended. But it's I will say one thing though. I am worried about what this movie is trying to do. Just
Agreed.
to some extent, there is so much going on already, and like a lot of these are like a lot of these are like single movie teams that have barely even had any setup. We've spoken in the past on the previous iteration of the Shadow Realm Discord about my opinions on the Fantastic Four movie.
100%.
We've only gotten one. At least when it comes to Thunderbolts, at least they've each had. We're all introduced in their own movies and series, but it's like all of a sudden at the end of Thunderbolts we get what was it, a year and a half time skip.
Yeah.
So they are throwing every single thing they have, including the X-Men, which they haven't touched in years.
Well,
Into this one pot. So my question is, what exactly are they trying to do, and how are they going to pull all that off in a single movie?
I think this is a crazy theory. I could be completely wrong, right? But I genuinely think this is the farewell to the OG X-Men. They're gonna kill them off. Because next saga, we all know, Feige has already talked about it, it's supposed to be the X-Men Mutant Saga, right? They gotta build a new team. You gotta kill off the old team to build the new team. That's truth. You can't do it without it.
That's possible, but you don't necessarily need to use those original characters. That could be what the as weird as it sounds, they could simply use new other X-Men characters, because X-Men is a very, very,
Well, that's what I mean.
very
But I'm saying
broad team.
you would want to kill off the OGs in a big sacrifice moment if you're going to introduce the young X-Men in Doomsday. Mind you, there's still mystery cast announcements we don't know about. There could be a bunch of multiverse portals opening in Doomsday before Secret Wars, and that kicks off the end. That kicks off the Secret Wars movie. People forget that like Secret Wars is genuinely the biggest Marvel event ever.
Genuinely, yeah.
It's bigger.
Heck,
than
in the
Civil War.
original, that's how we got Venom originally in the comics. He was a symbiote on Battleworld.
I think
that kind of slipped its way onto Spider-Man.
I've said this numerous times with Chaotic. I think that Spider-Man Brand New Day is going to end with Tom Holland getting sucked into a portal, and he's going to meet the symbiote, and that's how he shows up in Secret Wars. I don't see Tom Holland showing up in Doomsday at all. I'll be the first to admit it.
That's very possible. Yeah, because he hasn't been. I don't think he's been teased for that at all. And he's kind of, and that does kind of would make sense. To comics precedent to some extent, because while Spider-Man did interact with the Avengers on many occasions in the comics, he was also very much his own separate thing in a lot of occasions. I forget the name of the particular storyline, but there was one villain they fought where they kept getting sucked into like alternate dimensions, but Spider-Man had literally decided not to go into that fight because he had his own shit going on in his own comic series. I'd have to find it. I only know about it from from a comic collection I found at the library, but that's a whole thing. Support your local libraries, by the way.
Absolutely agree with that. I fully agree with that. I think my biggest thing about Doomsday and my biggest gripe is you have all these characters, right? Mind you, we know Deadpool's coming in this movie. We know Hugh Jackman's returning as Wolverine. We know that you also have people like Channing Tatum's Gambit finally getting a chance, not just as like a quick little cameo besides Deadpool 3. And like there's a lot they can do with these characters. But then there's also the point of Marvel could just say fuck it and kill half, nearly the entire OGs, include Channing Tatum's Gambit, include Deadpool. Like Deadpool could sacrifice himself in this movie for all we know. Truth. There's a lot.
I
They
wouldn't
can
be
do.
shocked if we lose Gambit.
There's a lot.
He is hated.
He is very hated. There's a lot they can do that like differentiates from the comics, and I think a lot of people forget about that. Marvel doesn't typically go full blown comic book, which is why it's such a different landscape now. But to further include things, I think that I do think, and I've said this numerous times, I don't understand why people don't think it's gonna happen. I do think Moon Knight shows up in Doomsday.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Because
I don't
if
know,
all
or
of
at least in
this,
Secret Wars.
if all of this is happening, where Moon Knight's at, right? I don't know where Moon Knight's stationed anymore. Obviously, at the end of Moon Knight season 2, it was just kind of left up in the air. But if maybe he's saving the city somewhere, and you ain't gonna do nothing if there's a big ass fucking dude like threatening to conquer your world. Like I don't get that. He has to at least see something. Maybe like a cameo of Moon Knight, but he has to be in it. There's no way.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting because there's very little connecting. Admittedly, I haven't seen the Moon Knight show, so that correct me if I'm wrong, but there's very little actually connecting him to the rest of the MCU outside of the fact that we know he's part of it somehow. Well, I mean, I don't know, like it's just he exists.
Right.
We
Right.
know he exists, but he
we
hasn't
know
met
he's-
any of the other Avengers or anything like that.
We know he's in the MCU. God damn
Well,
it,
duh.
Chaotic. Wrote out a Bolt River King crown, and I needed a minute. Shit.
I saw it at the beginning of this.
I was trying so hard not to
God
laugh.
damn
Okay.
it. Like,
I can edit that out. That's fine. Thank God I'm not streaming. It makes it easy on me. Moon Knight, in Moon Knight, at the end of the very last season, right? Last episode, finale, we get introduced to his other personalities, and they're on the way into some city that looked like something we've seen in the MCU. Mind you, they didn't clarify, they didn't explain it, it was just left up in the air, which is why everyone's wondering, when are we getting Moon Knight Season 3? Because at this point, it seems like it has to happen, because now we're left on a loose end. I'll tell you characters I don't think we're gonna see in Doomsday. I will honestly bet money, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I can guarantee you the Eternals are not pulling up, bro. Marvel
Yeah,
does not
I
care
doubt
about
that.
them.
If they do,
Marvel
they dead.
does not care about them no more.
The only reference we've seen to the Eternal, well, we know they're not completely dropping their plot line, or like, and that the movie's still canon because in Captain America: Brave New World, they're still fighting over the like corpse of that Celestial or whatever, since it's made of pure fucking adamantium. But so it is kind of honestly, it's weird that the Eternals didn't show up in that at all. Like obviously, it's a sorry, one more time.
I said the same thing. It's kind of insane that the Eternals weren't in Captain America: Brave New World at all. Not even a little.
It's like
cameo.
I get the movie didn't do well, but if you're gonna use their plot line, unfortunately you do kind of have to acknowledge their existence to some extent. Like I know, unfortunately, it would kind of turn into Disney almost like insisting upon itself in a weird way, but it's like you kind of dug yourself into this grave. You got to lie in it a little bit. You can't. That is another thing I'm afraid of when it comes to Secret Wars and Doomsday is them just completely resetting everything.
I'm confident
because they realize they've set up so many different loose ends. So it's just like, oh, okay, great. They're just gonna fucking dig themselves out of it. Great.
I've had this theory about Doomsday. Doomsday is going to kill off the OGs, every single one, every single OG Avenger, the ones we grew up with. Secret Wars is about the new heroes, including, crazy theory incoming, including Miles Morales. because Beyond the Spider-Verse comes out before Secret Wars. I don't think y'all remember that. Beyond the Spider-Verse is
That
going to
would-
end with that Miles entering the MCU as whoever he is. And he's going to join Secret Wars. Then, of course, I think they reboot the universe. That's how Secret Wars ends. And we get a merged universe with all of them. Wait, what'd you say? 2 cents in about Doomsday Secret Wars. Yeah, of course. You're welcome to talk. Go ahead.
Okay, so not completely to throw off what you were saying right now, but to kind of go back to the whole X-Men debacle on what's gonna happen with them. While yeah, I do agree that it would make sense to have this like these last 2, 3 movies as like a love letter to those Fox X-Men characters, but I don't think that they're gonna completely like kill in terms of like get rid of the character from the MCU completely because that's not gonna happen. We all know that you can't really make a good X-Men movie with like B or C tier mutants. So what you could do, you could probably recast them or just have like a new version of them come in instead of just like murdering the character.
There's a crazy thing I wanted to say about that, actually. Because if you look at the mutants they brought in into this universe, at least in Doomsday, they're the Fox X-Men, right? You kill off the Fox X-Men, you can bring in the Marvel MCU X-Men. You can still use Wolverine. It would just be recast as a new character from a different universe, not the Fox universe. That would essentially keep the plot in with that X-Men. I would totally use Rogue. Although a lot of people don't agree with this, you need to bring in Jubilee. Absolutely. Jubilee needs to be a key part of this next MCU phase. Especially because she's such a core member of the OGs. It's insane that they didn't
That
bring
and
her in.
she's also kind of the most like down to earth member.
Exactly. And you know what you can introduce because you have Jubilee? You can introduce Sunspot. You can introduce Helion. You can introduce Cannonball. All these younger X-Men that don't get the shine would actually be able to show up finally. Now, I'm not saying you have to kill off Wolverine. You don't have to kill off Hugh Jackman. You could easily have Hugh Jackman lead the new X-Men if you want to. That's up to them.
Till you're 90.
Or
Honestly, yeah, that's probably what's gonna happen.
Right. You could even just keep Cyclops and have him lead the X-Men. But the OGs, some of them are for sure going to die. And I think that it's a good thing because it'll give the shine on some X-Men mutants we haven't seen before, number 1. Number 2, you're still going to have those major names that are, still going to level the playing field. But you also have to remember that in X-Men 97, we still have that. We still got season 2. They've already announced a season 3 and a season 4. Like, that's not gonna end after Secret Wars. So I mean, they're still gonna get your OG X-Men continuation. And I mean, hell, they already killed off Professor X in Multiverse of Madness.
Oh yeah, that's true. He got like
Which is
it's
why
like
That
in
was a
Gary.
different universe.
It's like in
though.
Gary's mod when you use the things to just delete something and it just turns into sparkles.
See, I've said that Professor X has to be the animated X-Men 97 Professor X because of the way he dies. Because if you watch X-Men 97, you don't see Professor X. He's dead. And I think a lot of people didn't catch on to that until after they talked about it. And Eli, take your time. You good, bro. But I think that X-Men 97 is a good way of continuing your OG X-Men stories without overshadowing your younger X-Men that you haven't got to introduce yet. And I feel like there's a lot of major people that need to be introduced. You know what I mean? Sunspot is a great example. Sunspot is, in the comics, almost the most powerful mutant after Phoenix once he fully unlocks his powers. And I think people forget that. Without him, you wouldn't have Jubilee. Without him, there's a lot of characters that like just sit. They don't have no stories. And I don't know. I think it'd be cool to see Morph. Morph would be so fun to watch in live action.
Morph would be cool, but I feel like unless Marvel lets their CGI people actually get time to do the CGI, I feel like they might not utilize Morph to how I guess he should be like fully utilized with him using all the different characters
100%.
and kind of blending in their movesets, basically.
Mm-hmm. And then you have, obviously, we've talked about the X-Men and how they would go after Doomsday, but you have to remember, you still have the New Avengers. You still have, well, the New Avengers, the actual New Avengers, I should say. You have the Thunderbolts. You have, like, all of these teams are going to matter once Secret Wars ends. And the issue with that is, you now have Miles and you have Peter. They could go the PlayStation route of Spider-Man and have Peter and Miles running the city
I
together.
think saying anything about the Spider-Man or really Doomsday in general, the questions of what they're going to do with it and what it's going to be, we kind of have to wait for Spider-Man Brand New Day to get a lot of these answers, because right now there are so many loose threads.
I
I do think we need to wait a little bit before
I actually kind of agree with
we
that.
really
I agree
get
with
the
that. I
speculation.
agree with that. I think, I don't know if spoiler warning if you didn't see the leaked trailer of Spider-Man Brand New Day, but I think Sadie Sink's character is Jean Grey. I really do. I think that's the Jean Grey they're casting in the MCU.
I have not seen it, not gonna lie. Send it to me if you could.
There's a lot.
I do want to get into that
Go
because
ahead.
I do agree that
Mhm.
they are gonna kill off the Fox X-Men and find a way to integrate like
Newer.
their own perspective, I guess, or like their own version of the X-Men,
Mhm.
the MCU version,
Yes.
as like kind of like a love letter to Fox, but at the same time just showing that like this is a new saga. The same people you're watching now are not like the old ones, basically.
100%.
So you're just watching basically a new era. So I do agree that they are going to wipe off the Fox X-Men in one way or another, whether it's just writing them off, giving them a good ending, or just killing them. I do think that they are going to find a way to make a new X-Men.
Mhm.
And I could see Sadie Sink being Jean.
She seems like, I feel like I've said that Sadie is like, if that's who she's playing in Spider-Man, it is a great way to mask not having Jean Grey pull up till Doomsday, because we don't know. We won't know it's her. And the way they're talking about it in the leaked trailer, spoilers. If you haven't seen it, skip this if you don't want to see it. Essentially, she says
Send me that trailer.
she can't control her powers in the trailer. She can't. And she feels like she's getting angry and angrier at Spider-Man, and the DDoC, the damage control, are going after her and Spidey because they don't like people with powers. And Wonder Man's kind of focused on the same thing. If anybody's seen the Wonder Man
The
trailer.
muties.
Not even the mutants. It seems like they're just going after anybody that has powers. I think they're gonna retcon House of M, which is a crazy idea, by the way, and make it just a, like, in general, House of everybody that has powers. Fuck everybody that has powers. Because Wonder Man's
Honestly, yeah,
getting
I
the
could
same
probably see
treatment.
that happening.
Wonder Man's getting the same treatment in Wonder Man. They don't want anyone in Hollywood that has powers.
Yeah, honestly, I could see that happening. I would kind of do the same thing if I was in the Marvel universe and like every other week, universe is ending. One
Yeah.
minute you got that, yeah, one minute you're hanging out with your wife, your kids. Next thing you know, they're like on the floor as like sand.
Bro, it's got it's gotta be the worst thing in the world to live in the fucking New York of Marvel, bro. Because one day
like
you see an
yeah,
alien
exactly.
spaceship, another day Hulk's throwing your car at some alien. Like, what the fuck are you supposed to do?
Or
That's
your-
why
your home is
why we
being
had the
invaded by
Sokovia Accord.
aliens.
It is why we have the Sokovia Accords, but that don't mean shit when it comes to the new characters like Jean Grey and Wonder Man. They don't know. They don't know better. They're younger. Well, Wonder Man's pretty old in this.
Do you think the insurance is expensive as hell in that universe?
Oh, definitely.
100%.
Oh, for sure.
100%.
Do you think there's like an? Do you think
there's
like
like
when
a
you
t-
buy something, you have to go pay extra for anti-mutant insurance?
There's been people who have made like fan fan short films and videos on YouTube about that type of shit. Like or at the very least on TikTok I've seen that sort of thing. There's actually a
there's
guy
probably
who did
somebody
that.
on YouTube who's like put together like an actual like insurance guy or something that's probably put together all the
Yeah.
damages in one movie and just counted it up on
They
YouTube.
did. I'd have to find him. I forget his name, but yeah, he's done. There's one for that. There's one for like I said, I have to find it. But
I feel like the
yeah.
government would like invent a new form of tax, just like post-crisis taxes, just in case something bad happens, that they have money set aside so that they can rebuild cities.
I think what people
Yeah.
forget is that hello.
Oh yeah,
Fucking-
because the cleanup would be horrible.
Yeah, I was about to say Endgame. Endgame was bad.
Oh yeah.
Half
Yeah,
the
they-
population was gone
Yeah,
for
that-
5
Yeah,
years.
I mean, actually,
and they
doesn't
And
it
even
barely
the
feel
fight
touched on
after
anything.
chaotic.
like Hush Money?
Yeah, the hush money, but also chaotic. The big ass battle. Yo, New
Yeah,
York was
no.
fucked.
Yeah.
Think about
that-
the economic crash that would happen.
That
they definitely had
whole
a
like
stock
that's what I'm
market
saying.
crash.
Post crisis taxes exist.
Hell, fuck Endgame. Just Captain America: Brave New World. The White House
yeah.
got busted open.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The White House is just gone. There's no
Like,
White
half
House
the White House,
anymore.
yeah, half the White House is just gone after Ross was just crashing out.
That's why it's like, that's why it's so crazy. And people are like, oh, well, it's probably not that expensive in the MCU. I'm like, I'm not living there. I'm good. You know how
I'm
much shit
not.
happens there, bro?
I mean, to be fair, the instant you start seeing like aliens come from the sky, why would you want to live there?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm
you're
going to
just gonna see the
Canada.
most abnormal things ever. Dude, you're the first area getting targeted in like a multiversal attack.
True.
Like, I would hate.
Do you think DC would be cheaper?
Maybe you could get. Hell no, not
Honestly-
I
Gotham
don't
City.
know.
Not
Hell
Gotham
no.
City.
Well,
Fuck Gotham
no,
City.
no,
you have
see,
to
if you
No,
think-
consider
Gotham City would
Gotham
be super
Metropolis.
cheap.
If you think
Gotham City
about
would
feel
be
like-
super cheap. What do you mean?
I feel like Gotham would be cheap just
I
because
think
of
it
how
just-
the crime rate would be so
I
high.
it
feel
just
like-
depends on what city you're in
I
for
feel-
like how bad it would be for
I feel
like
like
repairs and stuff.
I feel like Gotham City wouldn't be the cheapest. I feel like Star City would be the cheapest because of everything that goes on with the Flash. Yeah,
Oh,
Batman
yeah.
deals with a lot of shit at night, but Flash is dealing with that shit day, night, everything, bro. That's why Flash, because Batman usually only, I mean, he works during the day sometimes, but like most of the time it's at night. Truth.
Not to mention the fact you're sitting right next to this massive lab where there's been a whole bunch of accidents. before.
Exactly. Like this is exactly where the Flash got his powers.
No, although when it comes to Gotham, you're also next to like that one big ass chemical plant, and also the sewers are filled with monsters.
Dude, the Gotham sewers need to
Also-
be studied because there's no way that like it's a genuine sewer system. I have a very strong feeling that the sewer system is like it's kind of similar to how Derry's sewer system in It, where everything just kind of it's like a maze down there. There's no way.
No, dead ass. I
Yeah,
think
I mean, if you play the Arkham games, literally every game has some type of underground base in the sewer specifically.
yeah,
It's never
every
normal.
game, every single one.
Well, that's partially because if you think about it, a lot of what Gotham City is run, or at least was run, depending on what version of Gotham you're talking about, it was run by the mob. The mob, which, at least in a lot of places, were probably in charge of like the labor unions and shit. So they might have built, secret storage spaces within the sewers while they were building Gotham to begin with, so they
Honestly,
could just do crime
see
on
that
them, and that
happening.
just makes sense.
And I think that
I do know that in the Arkham lore, that is canon that it was run by mob families like the Falcons.
oh yeah, the Falcons, yeah.
Falcones, yeah.
That's why it's
The
like,
Falcone.
bro. That's why it's like, bro. This Doomsday movie, it's either going to A, do amazing, and the fans are gonna love it, or B, it's going to be shit awful. There is no in between for this movie. Truth.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
no,
gotta.
no,
it's,
no.
it-
And everything
Especially
leading up
because
to it.
like they canceled the movie before
Yep.
with Kang and all that.
And
yeah.
you're rushing Doom, and Doom just
Yeah.
got introduced. That's why, and
Yeah.
also Robert Downey Jr. playing Doom is a lot of shit to deal with.
I would
Yeah,
love to
no,
get into that
that's-
because I do have an idea for Secret Wars.
Okay.
Knowing how the MCU is, I just have a very, very like strong feeling. Even if it's just like ambitious, I do have a feeling they are gonna try and like mix Iron Man Supreme into this whole multiversal stuff in Secret Wars.
Yeah, that
You
suit.
talking about Superior Iron Man? Oh
The
God.
multiverse.
I have a feeling they're gonna
I don't
find a
know.
way to just mix him in.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
I hate
Ooh.
you 3000.
I hate you 3000.
I hate
my
you.
God.
Yo, he says that
just
shit
have a
to
feeling,
to
though.
fucking Tony's daughter. GG. Yep. I don't know. I feel like Doom.
Either
You know how Thanos killed someone at the beginning of the movie, and you know that
Yeah.
literally cements Thanos as being the biggest threat. I think Doom has to kill more than one person to kick off the movie.
Probably. It's about
Like,
a...
I ain't gonna lie.
I think he's getting team wipe.
I've literally said this.
Ace.
I ain't gonna lie. I think he's the one who's gonna kick off the movie killing the Fox X-Men. That's how it's gonna start. That sets the tone of the entire movie.
That wouldn't surprise me, especially since
They're the easiest to just get rid of.
Yeah.
not only that, but they were already marked for death at one point. Like the TVA was trying to completely wipe that universe out in Deadpool 3.
Shout out Deadpool.
Oh yeah,
we
that's
saved
true.
them. That's what
Yeah.
I'm
Just for them
saying.
to get wiped out next movie. Next big movie and you're gone.
Yo,
Yes,
this is how it should happen. Doom should
Well,
pull
it could
up.
be.
Doom should pull up, come in to steal Nathan Summers, Cable, or whoever the kid is of Cyclops, obviously, because it's Cyclops based. But he should be coming to kidnap, and there's gonna be a bunch of casualties. You're gonna see there's gonna be an Iceman cameo. He's dead. There's gonna be Cyclops is gonna live. I think Cyclops needs to live for this part of the movie. But I think you kill off a lot of the major characters. I don't know if they're gonna go the route of Jean being a clone, as in Madeline Pryor doing the story with Mr. Sinister in this movie. They could explore in the next movie though. But I think the thing is, you could have Doom kill the X-Men, steal a kid, right? That's the kickoff to Doomsday. That's the complete kickoff for the whole movie. That's how it sets the tone. Then, literally 5 minutes later, you get the opening credits of the Doom and despair, and then you have Deadpool break the opening credits and be like, "Damn, I saved them just for them to die now? Like, fuck."
That I think it's going to be similar to, I don't know how many y'all are very familiar with the Arrowverse, but I think it's going to open similarly to the Arrowverse Elseworlds event, where they start off with the 90s Flash, just with the bodies of everyone from that universe.
That's why I'm saying.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
how
that
fucked
was
up that was.
That was crazy. That's why I'm like,
that was genuinely traumatizing.
I don't know. I
Yeah.
think that just has to be how the movie starts. It has to be. We have to have some
Something
sort
like
of
that,
team
yeah.
wipe because it kicks off an entire thing. And you're not gonna kill off the new Avengers. You're not gonna kill off the Thunderbolts. You're not gonna kill off the Fantastic Four. X-Men's
Yeah,
right
they
there.
just introduced it.
X-Men's right there. The only old team that's pulling up for this so far.
Yeah, it'd be interesting.
I also
Eliminate
think
Pedro Pascal. That's all I'm saying.
yeah. Yo, what you got against Pedro?
Bro, I'm not even a fan of the new Fantastic Four movie, but even I'm like, damn.
What the fuck?
He said Pedro got too much motion. We gotta get rid of him.
Yeah, he's too anxious. That's why he's too anxious.
He's too anxious. Oh, whoa. Don't get into that. Christ.
Wait,
He's anxious
what?
around
Oh.
you.
You wanna know what my new crash out is?
What?
What? Oh boy,
The
chaotic
idea-
crash out segment.
The idea of gatekeeping.
I don't hate that. So let me just gatekeep everything that I'm about to say.
No. Because hear me out.
Mhm.
Imagine I'm driving, right?
Mhm.
There's a new underground artist I'm bumping, right? And you come up to me and you're like, "Hey, what's this artist?" Nah, fuck you, I'm gatekeeping him.
That's good rage bait.
So you
It's good rage bait. Wait, hold on. He might have
good
invented
rage
some good shit. Next time Chaotic asks me who I'm
so
listening to on
you
stream,
want to
I'm
keep
not
an
showing.
artist from being motion, from having motion. You want to keep an artist from blowing up, so you can have that good opportunity.
Yeah, so you could be a day one supporter. They don't want you to be a day one. They want you to be a dick rider.
So rather than, because if he goes on concert and goes cheap, you can be able to say, "Oh, I went to his concert when the tickets were like $5."
That's fair.
Versus
No, go ahead.
he still has to work a 9 to 5 while rapping.
How
No,
do you
trust
know
me,
he's
You
He's
have
working?
him working a 9 to 5.
Wait. How do you know
He'll
he's
get out the
working a 9
trenches.
to 5 though?
Because most rappers have to do some sort of side job in order to keep it going.
You'd be surprised. Underground rappers have a crazier motion nowadays. They don't need to do 9 to 5s nowadays. It's kind of insane. You can blow up off of anything in underground. Do you know how many underground rappers have blown up? I have never heard of in the past week that have just been. Bro, who the fuck is 1
No,
a.m.?
I'm saying
Who the fuck is 1 a.m.? No offense. But
no,
who
I'm
the-
saying a literal underground guy.
You mean do it like one listener?
he has under
like one listener.
yeah,
I wouldn't
you
consider
are
that.
his fan.
I wouldn't consider that underground. That's you just started. Underground would be
Yeah,
like
that's what
1,000
I'm saying.
listeners, or like 2,000 listeners, or like 3,000 listeners. That's underground.
Like this guy has to like work in order to keep his life going, and he's trying
So
to
you're
start
talking
up a
like-
rap career, and you're trying to
So you're
gatekeep
talking
him
like a-
already.
Well, if
So
that's
you're
the
talking like a bedrock rapper is what you're telling.
TikTok. I just thought about it. TikTok blows people up.
Mhm.
So you really
That it
wouldn't
do.
need if you really have good music and somebody fucks with it, it'll blow up on TikTok. It really will. I've seen it happen way too many times. So it's more about it's not about going for a 9 to 5 or anything like that. I think it's just more about you got to put yourself out there and you got to bet on yourself. Because if you're not betting on
Sometimes, yeah.
yourself, you're not gonna make it.
Never, still though, if people don't like your shit, then you ain't gonna make it either. It's that's kind of the interesting.
Zach, my other thing is though,
Almost. Give me a second. It's like kind of the dichotomy of when it comes to any creative endeavor. It's like, yeah, you could put yourself into a thing, but if people don't like it, it's still not gonna. There's a weird balance between you as the artist and staying true to yourself and what you can actually live off of to some extent.
my point to that is you may not like it, I might not like it, Chaotic might not like it, Eli might not like it, hell, Obama might not like it for all we know. Like it's just being honest.
Obama likes a lot of music for some reason.
But Zach, what you're failing to forget is every single person is different. Someone's
Yeah.
gonna like it, and that's truth.
100%, yeah, but it's just like it's an interesting question of
It's an acquired taste. Sometimes that's how it is.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
sometimes you don't wanna get a part of that taste.
This week also we
Okay, cool.
had moving on from Doomsday. That was a good discussion, a 20-minute discussion about Doomsday.
Yeah.
Moving on, we also had Monday Night Raw this week. Raw was actually good. I will be the
I had
first to
fun.
admit.
I had a lot of fun watching it.
Oh
No.
yeah, Raw.
Like that main event.
And I didn't even watch WWE like that.
No,
I watched
real.
Noah.
No, real. That main event between Braun Breaker and CM Punk.
Yeah, and CM Punk won.
You just had to mention that. You're gonna piss off Eli
Yeah.
again.
Okay, bro.
CM Punk's my
Yeah,
favorite wrestler. Why
literally,
wouldn't I?
Max saw. I actually had fun watching that show, and I've made it very open every time I join these VCs that I don't really watch WWE like that.
Mhm.
So for me to actually enjoy like a weekly show that I've continuously just not cared about or hated even sometimes, it was kind of crazy, honestly.
And that was like
I think
me-
this week was one of the only weeks in a while I haven't watched like a minute of wrestling.
What you mean?
I didn't show up for like anything.
Oh yeah, because your sleep schedule was fun. Yeah. Nah, this week was pretty good for wrestling. Dynamite was great. Shout out Mox and Shelton Benjamin from that show for sure.
Shout out Drew McIntyre on SmackDown.
Absolutely. Shout out Drew McIntyre winning the WWE Championship. This is not a spoiler. Everybody's seen SmackDown by now. It'll be
Finally.
out on Friday. Shout out NXT for the way they handled Obafemi's relinquishment of the title, especially. That was a good moment. I'm gonna have a controversial opinion about this though. I don't think Obafemi should have been pinned by Ricky Starks a couple months ago, or Ricky Saints, whatever the hell his name is. And they should have just let Oba go rampant until now, and then Oba relinquishes the title, because that would have made so much more sense. He's undefeated, you know what I mean? Like that would have been cool as shit. But obviously they went the route of Ricky Saints shock title win, and then he lost it like 2 months later to Oba. like
Again.
what was the point?
No, Oba, I think Oba could lose. I just don't think Ricky was the right guy.
You think Javon was?
Javon could have done it. Trick could have done it. Honestly, Trick had a really good momentum run.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, Trick.
I
Williams
think-
was popping
I
off.
think when Trick had the TNA title, they could have done a double deal and could have had Trick as double champ
You want Trick Williams to
And
be
then
Roman
had Oba.
Reigns.
and had Trick just be the ultimate champion for a second.
I don't hate that, because then you could have a really big baby face dethrone him and stand and deliver.
Exactly. Just let him be the ultimate heel for a minute.
I don't
He's
hate
tricking and it's NX Trick.
that. This
Let
week
him
in-
come out every night on both shows and just say, nobody can beat me.
I think the worst.
He gets interrupted, never loses, and then that one big night, he tries to just prove himself and he loses.
See, that would be fire. Yo, Chaotic, get on the NXT booking team. We need you, bro. I ain't gonna lie. They making me sit through say his name and he appears segments, bro. Please get him off my product. I can't do this no more.
It's crazy because low key, it might sound crazy. I don't hate Joe Hendry's gimmick.
I'm tired of it.
I think the reason why Joe Hendry's gimmick works is because it's so stupid.
It's a comedy gimmick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's meant
I mean,
to
he's a
be.
pretty good wrestler, though. I can't
But
lie.
like, oh yeah, he's a great wrestler. Absolutely, I can't
And
argue.
the
He's a
rage-
great
and it-
wrestler.
Like the whole point of the way I see Joe Hendry is I see him like the whole say his name and he appears thing is kind of like something you would see from like a 1990s sitcom.
Yeah,
Of
Damn,
and
him,
I
Hendry
would
is
like to go
great.
back to that.
or of him
'Cause-
just like walking out of nowhere, or how in like
Yeah.
in the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies, right? When JJ goes like Hoffman and then he just immediately shows up right behind him, and it scares the crap out of JJ.
Yeah, that's fair. I think for me, it's just I want to see Hendry in a more serious gimmick because I want to see him in the world title picture. I would not mind that. He's a great wrestler. He's a character that could really carry NXT.
No, I think
and we just lost all these big people.
Hey, he's an
no, I
RPW
think
alumni.
the big thing they're gonna do with Joe is because I was saying about this the other day because you were hating on him one day, and I was like, I do wonder what they're gonna do with him. No, I think the big thing is he's gonna keep the comedy thing going, and then a big heel, like a Gunther, a big heel, dead serious guy's gonna come in and hit him hard, like just rock him, tap him out, something.
Mhm.
He's gonna come back out, and he's gonna come in like locked in almost. They're gonna sit there and say his name, and he's not gonna care. He's still gonna be babyface. He's still gonna like the crowd. He's still gonna get the crowd behind him. But
So what if like
they're gonna say his name, and he's not gonna appear.
So what if like okay, there's a rumor going around in the wrestling world anyways, we can talk about it. New Japan obviously just had Wrestle Kingdom. We all saw what happened. Shout out Tanahashi. Yeah. I hope you're good on your retirement, my boy. And the biggest thing that came out of it is WWE is looking into grabbing David Finlay and the War Dogs.
Mm-hmm.
David Finlay could be that monster heel you bring to NXT to shut down Hendry's momentum for a little bit.
No, I would like to get into that.
guy.
And
Yeah,
also,
I would like to get into that.
Also,
As someone who's watched New Japan actively. for a
David
long time.
Finlay is Fit Finley's kid. Obviously, he's gonna go to the Fed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I would like to get into that.
Okay, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
but
Eli.
oh, okay. Now, I think it depends on how they portray Finley,
Mhm.
because in some ways Finley really, David Finley. I think David Finley could really, like, bring in a type of reckless attitude WWE hasn't seen in a very long time. He brings
Agreed.
in that typical '90s bad boy gimmick that's willing
Yes.
to do whatever to win, tear stuff up, beat people, make them bleed, injure people, all that stuff. He'll bring in this like reckless attitude. And if he were to show that to Joe Hendry, I do agree with Chaotic that we will be able to see a more serious side of him. Cause like any hero, it's all fun and games until you actually give them a reason.
Yes.
Mhm.
And I felt like
We have seen it
Trick
in
was
movies,
not that
shows,
guy.
comics, mangas, whatever. Heroes
That's
are
what
heroes.
wrestling's supposed to be.
Heroes versus villains. Yeah. And that's why. Oh, don't get me wrong. I love me my babyface versus babyface matches. They always hit. And I love some heel versus heel shit. That'd be good too. But babyface versus heel is just the way wrestling's supposed to be. And that's why I'm like,
Yeah,
I want David
it's always
Finlay
been
in
hero versus
NXT.
villain.
If the
been
War
since, like,
Dogs
the
don't go,
60s.
it's fine. I'm cool with it. Like, Finlay could easily lead some other faction. Like, let's be honest. There's like 10 heel factions in NXT right now. You have Dark State, for example. Finlay could easily lead that. And like, I think that the biggest thing I've noticed is you have Gabe Kidd in AEW, obviously, and he's with the Death Riders, but he's also with the War Dog / Unbound Co. in New Japan. Who knows how long that'll last. But the biggest thing I'm noticing is Finley obviously has said numerous times he wants out. He said that numerous times on podcasts, in New Japan, shit, on the mic at Wrestle Kingdom. Like, he does not care. He just says his mind. And I'm the type of person that's like, if the War Dogs don't go with Finley, it's cool. War Dogs can easily go to AEW and they can run that bitch. Because you need big heels in AEW right now. Don Callis family are great. There's like 20 of those fuckers now. But I think the War Dogs being in would like cause a whole mayhem shift in AEW we haven't seen in a long time. I think the standout moment this week, though, and everybody can agree, is McIntyre shockingly winning the world title, bro.
Mhm.
Like,
I hate that they did it on a pre-tape show, though.
Undeniably.
oh yeah,
It's again the same thing they did with Dragunov.
it's
They
so.
keep handing off these titles on pre-tape shows,
I agree.
so it gets spoiled.
It gives a reason why to really tune into the weekly shows because I feel like
No, I don't hate that it's on the weekly shows. It's just they're doing
It's
it on
pre-tape.
shows that are taped, so you know it's happening.
Instead of the show being live, I agree with Chaotic. Instead of the show being live, that's kind of annoying. Cause like you have the chance of getting spoiled if you open Twitter, if you open Insta, if you open TikTok or anything.
Yeah.
Versus if it's live, everybody gets the same reaction. All the influencers
crazy.
have to fake their reaction now.
Yeah. Like
You have to fake your reaction. You have to act surprised. You know what I mean?
the
I
only
think that's another
reason
big problem by wrestling.
I was about to say the only
Like-
reason that I was good is because I literally avoided spoilers all day and didn't open social media.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's a big issue with wrestling in general as a whole right now.
It's just unfortunately it's the nature of the internet and it's the nature of trying to do a live event in a place, in different time zones, really, because they had to tape it to a certain extent in order to be do it in Europe, but then still make that 7 p.m. American time slot.
Yeah.
Just which is a very expensive time slot to get just in general.
True.
Like, yeah, they were able to do that with Raw on Netflix to a certain extent, but SmackDown is still it's still at a regular TV slot.
Yeah,
So you
100%.
because
can't. So you gotta keep that shit
yeah.
live.
That's
Or
the
you gotta
only
keep
thing
that
that
shit.
like Raw has on like advantage because it's
Yeah.
on a streaming platform
And they can be live.
It can drop at the same time for everyone instead of like what he was saying, if it's like a pre-tape where it's taped like a couple hours or like the week before and then it shows up and mad people already know they're leaving the thing like on Twitter, oh my god, and then it just kind of ruins it.
Right. And that's why,
Yeah.
for me, you can ask Eli. I haven't posted that other reaction that happened on SmackDown, but obviously, I didn't know who Melo's opponent was. All I heard was he has an open challenge for SmackDown. So that Nakamura moment was really special to me. I've been waiting. I was excited. I'm still mad at WWE for not letting him go to New Japan, but it's fine.
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing that came out of this week for wrestling, in my opinion, is obviously McIntyre's world title win. But I think what I've noticed is the politicking in the business has to stop, bro. Because when Nakamura, who is Tanahashi's best friend, mind you, can't even go to Japan, not even be backstage or anything like that, just to see his friend retire, seems fucked up to me.
Yeah,
Like
that whole
that
thing
chapter
is
has to
dumb.
be closed soon, bro.
It
'Cause
is, because imagine like being raised with someone, getting into a business with someone, building a relationship with that person, becoming a star just like that person, being built to literally be the future of that business.
right.
And
You leave that business because you've accomplished everything, and you don't allow that man to go with the man he was basically raised with in this business and grew up with, and became a star with,
Exactly.
and still to this day is a star.
And you can tell people were like, "Oh, it was an AEW problem." Yeah, why would Takeshita wear Nakamura's armband then?
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah,
why I'm
totally.
like, why would commentary mention Nakamura not being there? Like, it's not AEW.
It's
It's
just
the Fed.
it's really dumb.
It gets to a point, and it's seriously like, there's a moment.
I think
Tanahashi on Raw.
Yeah, they
the
did mention
90s
Tanahashi
really hurt the business and made the business at the same time.
because, like, yeah, they mentioned Tanahashi on Raw, big whoop. But you go back to AEW, they did a whole video package on Collision.
Oh,
I
yeah,
saw
they
that
did about
on Twitter.
Takeshita.
Takeshita,
Okada, and-
Suji, Tanahashi, and they showed the Jay White, Osprey, and Omega return, and Ibushi, and Shibata, and Naito. Like, AEW does not shy away, no matter how crazy it is. So I'm pretty sure if Nakamura would have showed up, they would have shown Nakamura in the video package because they know how much he means to the business. Hell, we go back to when they bought Ring of Honor. They showed Low Key in the package. It's
They've
just-
shown
Which is crazy
talent
'cause he's
signed to other
banned from wrestling.
companies.
They've shown Punk. They've shown Cody as former AEW World Champions when they do the big packages.
And they acknowledged it. They acknowledged the fact that they were Ring of Honor champions.
Exactly. Whereas the Fed, they'll acknowledge it on commentary and that's it. No video package, nothing.
Or they'll like, or when they do acknowledge someone that's outside the company, like what they did when John Cena did a spear,
Mhm.
and Michael Cole was like ass kissing, and oh, this is a thing to Roman Reigns. Like, let's be so for real. Nobody when you think of John Cena rivals, oh, the first thing that pops in my mind, yeah, Roman Reigns. No,
You're
you
so
think
right,
of Kurt
though.
the first people to my mind when I think of John Cena rivalries,
Edge
I think Kurt Angle,
and
Edge, and Randy Orton. Those are my top 3 rivals for John Cena. Those are the
Nope.
first
Yeah,
3
we're
guys
correct.
that I think about when I think John Cena matches. And then Punk is like fourth.
Yeah, okay.
I was gonna say
Punk
Punk's
I
is
was
up
gonna
there.
say
fourth.
Punk.
I was gonna say Punk's up there. Yeah.
Yeah,
Punk's
Punk's
higher
definitely
on
in
my
top
list,
three.
but that's because I'm younger.
That's fair.
Yeah. For me, even if I was older, my
That
dad
was like
has
my
been
first
watching
big
wrestling
match
since
I
he was little.
watched.
Mine is Edge.
My dad's been
Mine's
watching
Edge.
wrestling since he was little, and he says himself, CM Punk
No, agreed.
is maybe
I mean,
his
that feud
best
was like
rival.
so important at the time because it was just like mind-boggling.
Well, it
in
kind of
2011.
redefines what WWE was going for, because CM
Yeah.
Punk was going in an opposite direction of
Yeah, he
what
was
they were
talking about
trying
like
to
R,
do.
like I'm pretty sure he was talking about like ROH and all that stuff.
Yeah,
And they were,
he
like,
brought up
He
Ring
made
of
it
Honor.
feel real. He
Right.
made it
Yeah.
feel real, and not like
Right.
you're watching Looney Tunes.
Exactly.
And
I
all
feel like
because
that's
he spilled a goddamn soda.
yeah. I feel like that's a huge problem, especially well, not with like other wrestling companies, but when it comes to WWE, especially
Mhm.
that you could mention or do the most minute detail or bring something up in like passing,
Mhm.
and whoever's like head, like CEO, whatever, like chairman, like whatever, like if either if it's Vince or
it's
like Triple H,
or TKO.
you will legitimately get like drone striked.
Right.
And you'll either there's like 2 options. You'll either be fired or you'll be buried into oblivion where you end up main event and superstars.
Yeah. Bro. I want to have a conversation, bro. I'm so mad, bro. I woke up this morning. My best friend texted me, "Hey, guess who's on main event this week?" I was like, "Oh boy, I'm so excited." He's like, "Bro, your boy Dragunov's fighting Kit Wilson," and I was like, "Bro, what are they doing? What are they doing? You just had the U.S. title and you were going crazy." Like, bro.
I actually got a topic.
I
that,
do think it is crazy that Triple H buries him
Mhm.
because he got buried for doing that exact thing.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like the
He's
whole,
been
like,
through it.
Like Triple H's like whole thought process is like he's a huge hypocrite in my opinion. He's
Mhm.
legitimately the biggest
Yeah,
hypocrite in the
he's
business
been open about that.
because Triple H, if you think about it, Triple H is like one of the main guys that killed kayfabe essentially
Mhm.
in the 90s when he
Yes,
did
Yep.
the whole thing
yes.
with Curtain Call, and that got out. You couldn't do anything to Diesel or Razor because they were leaving. Shawn Michaels was like the golden child, so you couldn't touch him. So you had Triple H, you destroyed Triple H, and then like sleeps with Stephanie, and then all of a sudden Triple H is now this big head honcho dude, and then you get to 2002. Oh God, 2002 to 2005. We don't speak of that. That's like Voldemort.
It really is.
And then like everything else after that, when he started to stop wrestling and do things to improve wrestling, like producing or whatever, like talent wise, he had a pretty good start when he was doing NXT. He had a decent start when he was doing NXT,
Mhm.
and then he won the WWE title as like a transitional champ at the Royal Rumble just to give it back, and then
It did happen.
he vanishes away, goes back to what he was doing before. He has more nothing burger matches basically to put himself over. when he doesn't need to be put over.
Right.
Man, my favorite match: Brothers of Destruction versus DX and
Oh
Seth.
God, don't.
Oh my god.
Shit.
Oh my God, bro.
All right,
I
Eli,
will
what were
say
you
in
about
a
to say?
couple of Mania matches when
Oh,
he
yeah.
was bald.
It was perfect. Bread. You guys call him Obama, but I'm calling Bread, so it doesn't sound weird.
Mhm.
I would love to lead up to that because another thing that I am very against is kayfabe breaking. I feel like it ruins the show part of wrestling. Like, I don't like that they openly just kill kayfabe on the spot. Because at the end of
Yeah.
the day, yes, we are watching wrestling, but it's also a show.
Triple H talked
And
about something.
these
Here's how you do
characters
your
help
entrance.
us. Yeah, like that. Like Triple H is single-handedly killing kayfabe.
Bro said,
And he's
here's how
just
you do
making it
your
more and more
entrance.
prone.
Or another example of shit I don't like. I don't like WWE Unreal. I haven't watched it and I don't plan
It
on
is.
watching it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Unreal is so dumb.
It ruins
So
kayfabe,
dumb.
and I'm not about to sit here and say, oh my god, my company
Yeah.
don't ruin kayfabe, because AEW's done it a couple times, but it's not like to the point of
Yeah.
excessive of like documentary. You know what I mean? Like they're just Netflix is just pumping out money. Even before Netflix, they were doing this shit, and that's truth.
Oh yeah, they were especially on the
Hey,
WWE
man,
network
when
and
has
like
AEW broke kayfabe?
He said what, Kai?
When has AEW broke kayfabe?
A couple times, like when Cole got hurt, they had some of the heels come out,
Yeah.
but it was
I
understandable.
just, yeah.
Mm.
I
They
just hate it
break
because we've gotten
kayfabe,
so many amazing feuds.
but never to the degree
So,
that the other company
Oh
does.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
yeah.
yeah. Because
Um.
WWE just goes elite. They just flat out say, this is fake. This person, this is all an act. The winner, we spoke with them, all this. They just openly, blatantly say that this is all fake.
Right.
This is an open show.
It's fake. It's
Yeah,
fake. It's
I
fake.
These are
It's
all
fake.
characters at the end of the
And I
day.
hate that.
These are characters.
Okay. So moving on.
Oh,
Go
you
ahead.
know what I do hate about modern day wrestling?
You can go ahead.
What?
The thigh slap.
Oh no.
See,
Y'all
Honestly,
can see you love it, all of that, but
you know,
I feel like it breaks the immersion so bad.
I want to be that guy, but I can't even fight this, bro, because Osprey does it, bro. I gotta be honest. Shit.
okay,
Like
here.
the super kick, when
I
everybody does a
agree.
super kick and they thigh slap it every time. It's like
I don't
I
like
understand you do it for the sound, but it's
Yeah.
like hide it somewhat.
There's one
When
person.
you're sitting here and you're doing a super kick and you have your hand all the way up here and we can see it all the way.
I give it to you. I think there's only one person, in my opinion, besides HBK. Okay, HBK is Shawn Michaels. You know, he was the GOAT. No one
And
ever beat
even then,
HBK.
when he did it, he made it seem like he
I
wasn't thigh
think the
slapping.
only other person that should be doing this super kick, thigh slapping shit is Nick Nemeth, Dolph Ziggler, because the way he sells, and that's truth.
You see, I partly agree because I think thigh slaps on knees can be perfect.
Mhm.
Kenny Omega as example. I think knee slaps or thigh slaps while doing knees could be perfect, and I think it enhances the move. But when
Like-
you're just flat out openly slapping your thigh for a
Yo,
super
like,
kick or end the period,
bro,
it's
great
stupid.
example, Jay fucking Uso, bro.
That and another thing is the people that they have doing super kicks, they can barely get their leg up enough to make the super kick
Oh,
look real. They end up
Kevin
hitting like,
Owens.
I don't know
they
what
end up
happened,
hitting the
Kevin
yeah.
Owens.
bro.
Yeah, they have people
don't-
that shouldn't be doing super kicks.
I don't know what
and they
happened
have
to
them
Jay
do super
Uso, bro.
kicks.
I don't know what happened to Jay Uso. He used to do a picture perfect super kick back in 2016, bro. Bro lost that. I don't know what's going on no more.
It's that's the thing why I think why when Shawn Michaels does it like what you were mentioning earlier,
Mhm.
how even though he does like hit his leg, you barely tell because Shawn
He
Michaels
hides it so
can
well.
actually get his leg up to a point where he can hide him slapping his leg.
It's because he doesn't bring any sort of eyes to his hand.
He's smart.
He hides it.
Yeah.
You have your eye on the kick, whereas everybody else they have your hand up here. You're looking at the hand. You're
Mhm.
watching the hand because it's
Yeah, I've
higher than
never
the leg.
understood that.
You look wherever the
Uh,
highest point is when it comes to a
I
super
think he
kick.
makes it perfect because of the way he just sells the move. Like he has a whole setup, and even when he drops it out of nowhere, it's just he sets it up so well.
Yeah.
It's just he protects it is basically what I'm saying. Because remember when he does a switch in music, he's always like flailing around, like his arms are always
Mhm.
upwards near his
Right.
thighs.
I think that's why I like Ziggler so much, because he does the same thing. Ziggler's very
Your
small
eyes
with super
always go
kicks.
to wherever the highest point is.
Also, this week,
So if you have your hand all the way up, I'm gonna watch you on your hand, and if you're me, gonna thigh slap. I know. Oh, that's where the noise comes from.
yeah, exactly.
But if you thigh slap to like an elbow or a knee, I don't mind that. But it's like
Solo
if you're hitting a super kick, and your hand is higher than your leg, and I have to see you thigh slapping, it's like
Jacob Fatu.
Oh God.
God, maybe the whole bloodline
Yeah.
at this fucking point. Shit.
it's like I'm not saying it's not a very talented move to hit. No,
It's not.
just-
It's not. Like I will give
You
Jacob
just need to
Fatu.
know how to
Listen,
hit it.
listen. I'll give Jacob Fatu his little jumping from the top rope splash. That shit's beautiful. But that super kick, no, don't do it, bro. You're not good at the super kick. I'm gonna let you just go ahead and just
Yeah.
let buddy.
I
Also-
feel like a lot of people that do the super kick just need to start doing a jumping front kick.
Exactly. Like
Honestly.
great example.
Oh,
Great
or
example.
thrust kicks. Or thrust kicks.
Great
You know,
example.
like Marufuji.
Agreed. Great example. SmackDown. Lash Legend's beautiful boot that she did the other to Io.
Mhm.
That was crazy. That needs to be done more in wrestling, and I think that she's smart not doing a super kick instead because of how tall she is. Some people are just too tall, bro. They gotta face the facts.
And some people are just too short.
Exactly. Hornswoggle.
Some people just
Well, we
can't
can't
get,
swag a lot of
and
this.
some people just aren't flexible enough. That is why, like, it sounds dumb, but it's like that is why so many people change their moves up so much
Yeah.
because age and injuries and all these different things change your body.
Yeah, and like the perfect
can't have the same-
the perfect example of someone changing their moveset based on like age and like previous injuries things is Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy
Mhm.
has been very open about him changing his style because of the way his body is now. Like he's
He's
not
old.
20
Mhm.
years old where he's able to do, you know, diving leg drops
wins and shit.
Hey man, he's still
from
doing
top
it though.
ropes and
He's
and,
still
like,
doing
top
that
of
diving leg drop
cages.
shit sometimes though.
Christian is too. Christian's very open about
Oh,
how
I
he changed
love-
it too.
I gotta say this. If we're gonna talk about wrestlers that really adapted to being old, Christian has to be top one, bro.
Yeah,
Christian's so good at it, bro. It's insane.
100%.
it's because Christian knows his body. He learned how to.
Ospreay has changed, but
What,
he's still
Osprey?
doing insults and shit. You know?
Osprey's. I feel like Osprey's style. He just evolved into a heavyweight. That's it. He's still doing his flippy shit. He's still doing some crazy shit every now and then, but he's still Osprey. Also this week, moving on, bro, we had some crazy music drops. You know what I'm saying? ASAP Rocky dropped Punk Rocky, the lead single off of Don't Be Dumb. By the time this podcast is out, it'll be out on all platforms. Make sure to stream that shit up. ASAP Rocky's rumored to have hidden features. Tomorrow he's dropping a single called Helicopter. Well, tomorrow would be Monday for us, but Helicopter seems really good. It leaked a couple weeks ago. Carti was on it, but I'm assuming Carti was taken off because of that. Another thing, Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars made a shocking return this week with a beautiful single called I Just Might. That sounds like every other Bruno Mars song, but that's not a bad thing, bro.
Mhm.
Bruno Mars is that. Hey, bro, once you got a formula, you might as well keep it, bro. He just makes good music. I can't hate. Anyways,
Also this week, the Bears beat the Packers last night, so you know.
Oh,
yeah.
chaotic.
yo, you're gonna make Chaotic crash out, bro. Zach, breathe. everybody breathe. Everybody breathe. The Bears did in fact do that, but it's okay. No, the fuck you're not. Anyway, see. That's where you're wrong, bro. That's where you're wrong, bro. We beat the Ravens, bro, and we never beat the Ravens. I believe in my team this year.
I completely
Anyways.
forget what team do you vote for, Matt?
Steelers.
Steelers. Hey, we beat the
Oh,
Ravens this
Steelers.
year. I believe, Zach. I believe, bro. We ain't never beat the Ravens and got in the
Yeah.
playoffs.
Hey, just make
Hey,
sure
man.
this makes it into the podcast. Make sure this part right here is emphasized so we know.
Oh shit.
Even if you lose, I want this part right here included.
What, the Ravens?
You made sure
we're getting
we
into
knew
the
that you
sports
beat
talk
the
now?
Ravens.
Oh, I'm gonna leave it in. So if we lose, we lose, bro. But I believe we're winning, bro.
Are we getting into the sports talks now, though?
Oh yeah, we got sports too.
I bet.
Let's see who else. Somebody in basketball made a crazy record or something. You know what I'm talking about? Who was it?
Shit.
I stopped following back. I saw like something
What?
happen.
Are you
I just
talking
don't know
about,
what.
What's his name?
Are you talking about whatchamacallit? Was it? Wait, are you talking about Lamelo Ball?
No.
Lamelo Ball's thing?
Ain't that the guy
Because
that
Lamelo
scored on
Ball, I
that
remember
corner?
he broke like
Hold on.
he like recently broke a record to reach 700, I think, career points
Hold on.
in like threes.
Hold on. Let me find it. Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards made history. He joined LeBron, Kevin Durant,
Oh,
and
and
Kobe list in NBA record books after he scored. He's the first person or the seventh person in NBA history to ever score 10,000 or more points before turning 25. That's a big
God damn.
I
achievement,
would love
bro.
to get into this
Oh
because
shit.
here's something that I openly was surprised in DC during
Okay.
the Trae Young trade
Yeah,
to
can we?
Washington
Wow, bro.
mid game. Well, not mid game, but basically like
Damn near.
while the game was still going on.
Damn near mid game, bro. What the fuck? Like, nothing in the world could have prepared me for that trade. Nothing. That was like Luca all over again. Bro, you remember when Luca got traded, bro? What a day that was, bro. What a
That
day.
was a scary day because I just I woke up the next day because it was a school night
Mhm.
to that.
Damn.
That's what I woke up to.
No, we were all in call. I booted up Twitter and was like, because somebody said, did Trae Young actually just get traded?
Yeah.
I booted up Twitter. First thing I saw. I remember because I immediately sent it to my group chat because I have a family group chat. I immediately sent it. I was like, this is, and it was like official, like one of the like actual like ESPN like people tweeted it.
Mhm.
I was me like, what the fuck?
That shit came
Like I
out
literally
of
typed that out. I
nowhere.
said, what the?
No, it genuinely came out of nowhere. Like, bro, who willingly wants to be traded to the Wizards? Like, I was trying to figure out what the strategy,
Yeah.
bro, was.
I mean,
Like-
honestly, I want to get into
I
that
think
because
he
like
was
we got to speak
crashed
about the
out
winners
during
and
that
losers of
game.
that trade.
He generally was
Yeah.
furious.
We got to talk about the winners and losers of that trade because there's a bunch of ups and downs from that trade right there.
There's a lot.
Traded
It's-
for a bag of
It's kind of
chips
hard
and
to see.
water.
Like, bro, who willingly wants to
I
be
mean,
traded,
yeah,
bro?
basically.
To the
You
Wizards?
got like an 800-year-old CJ McCollum and Corey Kispert.
Like, bro, I don't know what
CJ is
bro
versatile.
was smoking. I need to know what Trae Young was
CJ's
smoking,
versatile,
bro.
but it's not 2018 anymore.
That's fair.
I mean,
That man will still give you 40.
in CJ's case, he went from
Will still give you 40.
a bottom three team
Yeah.
to a mid team who has a chance to make it in.
Yeah, a chance. They ain't mean
Well,
they making it
yeah.
though.
I see it as a win. I see it as a win for both teams in some ways, though.
Hey, bro. At least
I-
Chaotic kept it real, bro. He said a chance. Yeah, they ain't making it though. So fuck that chance.
Hey, they're on a winning streak. Let's not
Shit.
act like they haven't won two in a
Shit.
row.
Not for
Yeah.
long.
That-
Not
that's
for
what I
long.
mean, like, I'd want to get into the wins and losses, though. I want to get
Who
into
they
the
play
wins and
next?
losses because for
Who they
some ways, I do think it's a win for Jalen Johnson because he's now the franchise player of the Hawks, probably. And in some ways, it's somewhat beneficial for Washington because Alex Sarr does need a guard, and he did get it.
Hey, bro. It
He
definitely.
did get a guard.
I ain't gonna lie, chat. It's definitely a chance, bro. You know why? They facing the Suns tonight. GG.
I mean, if I'm the Wizards,
Oh, they faced the Lakers on January 30th? God damn, y'all getting cooked.
Yeah.
Christ.
if I'm the Wizards
Now,
here,
obviously, this season it's over. This season they're not
Yeah.
making anything.
Yeah.
But let's think of like next season then, because
This could help him next
honestly,
season.
Alex Sarr was missing a guard, and he got that
Mhm.
in Trae Young. You have Trae Young, who's gonna be throwing lobs to you 24/7 and elevate. Because Alex Sarr is already doing great, but I see it as like a CP3, Blake Griffin type of situation, where you take a somewhat veteran point guard, transition them with this post powerhouse, and you get a solid duo. I do think Trae Young will elevate
I
Alex
think-
Sarr and help the Wizards.
I think the big thing here is you have another big support guy in Middleton,
Who can bring in defense? Who can bring in really good defense?
who's a big defensive and assist guy.
I can't hate that. I can't hate that at all.
Stars covered. Trey Young needs another guy to pass out to. Boom. Trey's covered. Stars open. Middleton's a middle guy. That's
Like,
what the
it
Wizards
could
were missing.
generally
They
work.
needed a middle guy. And that's what Trey
we've
Young
seen what
was.
Chris Middleton can do as a role player. We saw the Bucks run.
Yeah.
Chris Middleton
saw-
can
yeah.
be an
That
elite role
Bucks
player.
run was insane.
But yeah, that's Trey Young, bro. Trey Young was a crazy trade none of us saw coming, and I mean,
I honestly see them, if they don't do good, I see them getting a top lottery pick.
Mhm.
And I see them picking another big.
okay.
And that's
hate
perfect because
that.
2026 draft is one of the most stacked classes so far.
Oh yeah, it is. Jesus Christ.
So if
Mhm.
the Wizards get a good pick, the Wizards could potentially be a very solid top 4 team in the East. With how weak the East is too recently,
That's what I was going to say. They're not in a good division either. I could honestly, if they get a good lottery pick here, they could be that next scary team.
yeah. I mean, we'll have to see though, because time will speak for itself.
We will have to see.
We can predict all this.
They could be the next Warriors.
Um,
An older team with a couple of younger
Oh, no, but
guys who need to prosper. Not literally, as in like
dynasty though.
yeah.
no,
Yeah.
not the
I get what you
dynasty,
mean,
not
though.
the rings, but the players aspect.
Players.
You have your good 3-pointer.
Oh, I got you.
You have your good
depth.
3-pointer. You have your good big. You have your
Yeah, I
small
get you.
forward who can shoot up the threes, who can do the assist, who can do the defense. You're just missing
Yeah, I
that
get
last
you.
guy, that younger guy who needs to prosper.
They could have very good depth. I get what you're saying. The Wizards could potentially be a threat. But honestly, I
Mhm.
believe that if John Wall and that Wizards big three couldn't win anything, I doubt this team could. With all respect.
All right. So now moving on from sports, we move into first segment of the podcast at an hour and what are we, an hour and 17 minutes in? Wow, we've been yapping. Trivia. This is Shadow Round Trivia. It's gonna be based on wrestling, music, Marvel, DC, and anime. So how this works is I'm gonna read off a question. Whoever names the answer first gets a point. The winner with the most points gets nothing.
Okay.
The
You get declared
loser.
you get declared champion that week.
There
How
you go.
about that?
Yeah. You can declare yourself champion. You know, you can hold
A
that
Jolly
title.
Rancher.
You could, bro. Hold
Get
on.
a
Jesus
Jolly
Christ, I can't find the title.
Here. I'll make a whole roll for this. I'll make you quiz champion in the server.
Trivia champ. That works. Okay. Loser, however, has to deal out their hottest hot take, and we must debate that for 30 minutes.
2 to 3 years Dagestan.
So, first question. Question number 1. This one's an easy one. Who did Edge cash in on at New Year's Revolution?
John Cena.
John Cena.
That's right, Obama. W. Obama. You got a point. Yeah.
I said it at the exact same time.
No, Zach.
Nah,
you
it
were
was delayed. It was delayed.
Okay. All right.
We heard him and then you.
Fair enough.
It's a music question. Who released the album Blonde?
I'm out.
Frank
Frank
Ocean.
Ocean.
There you go, Chaotic. Eli, you were like a second off, twin. A second.
Damn it.
All right, we're going to go to Marvel. Who directed Avengers Endgame?
Kevin Feige.
Wrong.
Wasn't it the Russo brothers?
It was the Russo brothers. You're right. Damn, Zach, you were so confident.
Damn. Yes, my bad.
What city does Batman protect?
Gotham.
Gotham City.
Gotham.
Gotham.
Damn. Bro, Obama's killing y'all right now.
I don't think that's a.
All right, here we go.
Hey, can we cut that?
Yeah,
Hey, can we cut that?
I
Don't
was
worry.
trying so hard
Don't-
not to break.
Don't worry, it's gonna be going. No.
I was trying so
What
hard
you
not to
mean?
break.
Okay, Obama's taking y'all down right now. There we go. That's better. All right, so this is more of a personal question, but it's an anime question. If you know me, you know the answer. What is my favorite anime?
One Piece.
Wrong.
One Piece.
One Piece.
Wrong.
The fuck?
Promise
Cowboy Bebop.
Neverland.
Wrong.
Space Dandy.
The Ragnarok.
I don't know.
No, chaotic. You should know
Space
this.
Dragon Ball Super.
No.
Yeah, I forgot all animes. Hold up, give me a second.
Demon Slayer.
Oh, do you just want me to
could've
start throwing out
sworn.
random animes?
I'll give you a hint.
Dude,
I'll
you just
give.
want me to throw
I'll
out
give y'all one hint. It's from the 90s.
Wow, nice
Ooh.
hint.
Man, that destroys it because I was gonna say Samurai
Gundam?
Champloo.
Not
but
Gundam.
That destroys everything.
Oh,
Pokemon,
shit.
Digimon,
Wait,
Akira.
Evangelion?
No. Great
Damn it.
guess though. I hate that.
Akira.
That's a movie. It's technically
Shit.
an anime, but it's a movie.
I thought it
Dragon
was
Ball.
One Piece.
The OG Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball.
I'll
Those
give.
are
Look. You are allowed to look for 5 minutes on the internet. 90s animes. Go.
It's a lot of animes, man.
Okay.
You got 5 minutes.
Yu-Gi-Oh. The Pokemon anime.
Nope. I just want to see who gets it. I'm very curious. This is question
I'm
number
surprised
5. It's
'cause
about to
I
get
thought,
harder.
Like I thought it was gonna be easy.
Yo, it's about to get worse. Yo, this is only question number 5. Obama sweeping y'all right now.
I need to find a new name.
Yes, you might need to.
You
What do you want me to call you,
that
bruh?
just make it weird.
Wait! Yu Yu Hakusho! Yu Yu
Yeah,
Hakusho! Yu Yu Hakusho! Is it
Eli
you?
got it. Eli got it. Eli got
gonna
it.
Is it Yu Yu Hakusho?
It is Yu Yu
I was gonna say
Hakusho.
Spawn.
When you said One Piece was wrong, I was shocked because you like to glaze One Piece. a
One
lot, so
Piece? One
I
Piece
figured.
is my favorite modern anime. Yu
just
Yu
clicked to
Hakusho
me.
has been over for years. Your next question. This is a wrestling question. What AEW pay-per-view did Will Ospreay debut at?
I'm out.
All in.
Wrong.
Was it Forbidden Door?
It was Forbidden
Full
Door.
Gear.
It's Forbidden Door.
Damn.
There you go, Eli.
Let's go.
He's getting his points back up.
I
This
don't
is
watch that. I don't watch that era.
Yeah, I didn't either.
This is a music question. This one's gonna
Damn,
be.
that was only like 2022.
I ain't gonna lie.
That was like 2022.
This one's gonna be rough for y'all. I hope y'all. I wish y'all luck. What year did "To Pimp a Butterfly" by Kendrick Lamar drop?
2011?
Shit.
Is that 2011?
2015. I'm pretty sure, right? Was it?
Okay, so I'm hearing 2011. I'm hearing 2015. Eli's right.
Shit.
Oh, I got
Yeah.
scared. I thought you were gonna say
Eli!
something like 2009.
Eli and Burger are tied right now.
You can call him Brad.
Burger.
Call Bread.
Yeah, this is like a second account because I lost the password totally to the other one.
There we go. This is a good one. This is a really good one. What Infinity Stone does Star-Lord find in Guardians of the Galaxy?
Isn't it the Power Stone?
Damn. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I was gonna say the blue one.
Think.
The
I was
blue
gonna say
I
one?
only remember. That's the Tesseract.
It's the purple one.
It was purple in the movie?
Yes,
I've
it's in
watched
the
the movie in so
orb.
long.
It's in the orb. It's in the orb.
It looked blue.
It's a DC question.
It looked blue.
Who is Jason Momoa playing in Supergirl?
Lobo.
Lobo.
Zach, you were still behind, twin.
Okay, I must be hella lagging then, because I was ahead of
Yeah.
everybody on my screen.
Not
Your
trust me, there's
final
no King Crimson on,
question.
that's why.
Your final question. This one is worth 4 points. 4 points. So, I'll make it worth 5. I'll make it worth 5 because anybody can come back with this. We might have a tiebreaker with Obama.
Let's go.
All right. What is the most popular cartoon of all time?
All time.
Of all time.
It's a lot of cartoons.
Is it not Simpsons or SpongeBob?
SpongeBob.
Mm,
Games.
Mm,
It has to either be Simpsons or SpongeBob.
It's definitely SpongeBob.
Wait, define popular.
it's The Simpsons.
Like
Views?
most syndicated, seen in most countries, most people watch it every week.
It's The Simpsons.
Comeback
Hmm.
season.
Eli just won.
The Samsons.
Eli won. Eli won. Dang. Burger got sweeped. What a comeback.
Samsons.
Damn.
Simpsons.
I don't think it's the Samsons. I think it's the Simpsons. You might have missed that. It's
I
okay.
got scared because I was gonna say Looney Tunes. Not gonna lie.
Not
Looney
Shark Boy.
Tunes was actually number
No.
2.
Really?
Looney Tunes was
Really?
number 2 because of how many episodes there is, how long it was airing. They had reboots, they had spin-offs, movies.
Oh,
They
they
got
considered
shit at
all
Six
of them.
Flags.
Yeah,
I
they're
thought
at
we were
Six
just meaning the
Flags.
one.
Yeah. All right, so Eli wins. The person with the least points was Kai and
Damn.
and Zach. So, Kai, I'm gonna let you go with your hot take first. You have the floor.
It better be hot. I want to debate.
Dun 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 dun
Kai.
dun 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 dun
Oh,
dun
2021
dun
AEW
dun.
was their best year
oh,
overall.
What'd you say?
The
what was it?
2021 AEW was their best year out of.
Mm.
I'm gonna
Is
fight
that
I
that.
didn't
truly
watch
a
that
hot
year.
take?
I'm gonna fight that. While yes, 2021 AEW had the shocking debut of CM Punk, the shocking
Yeah.
debut of Bryan Danielson, the shocking debut of Adam Cole.
They had Danielson, Omega.
Hold on, wait. Kai, everything you've mentioned and I have mentioned is from the second half of the year.
So what year do you think it is?
I think it's last year. Last year was insane.
Really?
If
Now
you-
that's a hot take.
If you look at
That's a
every single match, excluding January, that's 1 month. Everything after January and the whole Revolution, Cope, Mox, if you exclude that, I don't think AEW was that bad. You had Jericho, Bandito. Bandito actually brought Jericho to a good match. Truth. You had the AEW World title picture. Yeah, the Death Riders did take over it. But after the Cope storyline, it was decent. Swerve was fun to watch. The Joe match was fun to watch. You had the Young Bucks still taking over.
Osprey and Pac.
Osprey and Pac. You had Osprey Takeshita again. You had Osprey and Swerve versus the Bucks at All In. You had Mercedes versus Tony. You had Mariah versus
Wait,
Tony. The
Kai,
ending.
Did you just defend his point?
Yeah, I ain't
Are
gonna
you
lie.
supposed to be against it?
God.
All right. To his defense, because I do believe 2021 AEW is the best.
If you look, okay, I'm gonna say this.
No, we know the second half basics.
Go and look at 2021 AEW from the beginning to the
Yeah.
second half. The second half of 2020 AEW or 2021 AEW was phenomenal. There's no disagreements there. You know how much talent they had, how many people they had, right? But if you look at the first half of that year, they had y'all watching. I kid you not. Top Light versus whatever the hell American Top Team is on a random Dynamite. That was your main event.
Yeah, but that was also second half too, somewhat. The second half was.
So we're really bashing 2021 right now.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. There goes the
Yeah,
debate.
I mean, we can
Yeah.
use other things too, though.
You can use any other year
We
too.
can use other things too, though. Because I mean, let's not forget about the Britt Baker breakout year too. That was her undeniable breakout year.
Mhm.
We can also bring in Kenny Omega's entire reign and the Hangman feud really reaching its peak. We can bring in the Inner Circle and Pinnacle stuff going around.
Mhm.
We can bring in, dude. We can bring in Double or Nothing, which that triple threat is still one of my favorite matches of all time. In Pac versus Orange Cassidy versus Kenny Omega.
Mm.
So the first half did have some hits. Of course, like everything, it's gonna have its downsides. But I think we're forgetting about the first half too, because it definitely had some hits and major ones too.
But then you also have to think about compared to that year, we were on HBO Max. First ever year on HBO Max. That's a big thing to remember. The match quality was crazier. Like last year was insane. Like it literally took me an hour to figure out my match of the year at the end of the year. Because Tony had put on so many crazy matches like Osprey Takeshita, Osprey Hangman, Omega versus Takeshita, Omega versus Okada. A lot of people are going to disagree on that. But
Yeah, I don't think you can classify
the
it.
new titles, specifically the women's world tag titles, which, obviously, if you watch 2021, there were so many women's tag teams and they had nothing to do. Now they have a title. All in Texas. The biggest crowd they have ever got. You had the stories got better. Like a big issue in 2021, and we said it many times, is storyline issues in 2021 were not there. It was just not consistent TV. At least this year, or last year, I should say, Dynamite and Collision and the pay-per-views were consistent. Besides that one little huddle between Mox and Copeland, that was a bad feud, I can admit. But
Yeah,
everything else was big. Not to mention, we signed people that weren't really former WWE stars. We branched out.
I do see where you're coming from.
Mhm.
I do. But I think when we're talking about like an overall peak, we have to take everything all together into consideration. Like match quality, obviously 2021 had some, major matches, but overall I do think 2025 naturally had better match quality.
Yeah.
But in order to really like define peak, we have to bring everything all together. Like we have to bring in viewership, we have to bring in when it sold most. We have to bring in everything all together from peak storytelling to its peak viewership to peak audience. And AEW did have its peak viewership in late 2021 and some of early 2022.
But they
And
also beat that last year with All In, with pay-per-view buys.
but that is one show compared to an entire running time,
I mean,
which is what
if
AEW
you
was
look
doing.
at the pay-per-view buys from this year or last year to 2021, it was consistent. It was consistent. In 2021, when they lost a lot of people, because 2021 was a good year for AEW, truth be told. But it definitely had its downsides too. Great example is losing Cody, co-founder. It's a big moment in the company, and that's a big downfall. And then, like what? Like the year after, we had the whole brawl out thing, and Punk in AEW was a big thing. Truth be told, and the Punk MJF story was fucking insane. Like I can't argue that. That's one of the bigger moments.
Top 10 in company history, even.
I can agree with that. But then you also have to think about last year. We had people like the New Japan stuff actually became a bigger thing. You had the CMLL partnership because of New Japan, and they finally buried the hatchet, which only AEW was able to do, by the way. Only AEW. Any other company wouldn't have done it. Which is why I personally think 2025 was a better year. Now, if you told me this a year ago when we were still in 2024, I would say 2021. 2021 all the way. But when you look at the industry now, AEW, I feel like, is on top. And that's truth.
I think there's definitely an argument for both. But when we're talking about like overall stuff, because yeah, sure, the first half wasn't nearly as strong as the second, but we're taking in the entire year as a whole. And I believe, in my opinion, at least the best story told in AEW was the original Hangman story with the Elite, which was at its peak and did come to an end in 2021.
Yeah.
And on top of that, from what I'm looking at, AEW's most bought pay-per-view in 2021 did over exceed All In, 205,000 to 180,000.
But I think that just We also got the first ever women's blood and guts this year.
Mhm.
That was major. You had
Wasn't 2025 the Amazon deal?
Pardon.
Amazon Max, same year.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about it. It could go either way. It could go either way.
I just believe 2021 was it, because I mean,
Yeah, 2021 to you
it,
for
it
sure.
it did outsell WWE that year too, which is humongous to do, especially when you had Roman Reigns running around in probably his peak year.
Mhm.
Yeah, and we act
With
like
that-
that's good story.
To outsell WWE
Oh.
is insane.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Yeah,
whoa.
also WWE in that year was wow.
I'm sorry, bro.
Peak Bloodline story was great.
I'm sorry, bro. Me and Roman Reigns in that story was me and WWE falling off, to be honest with you. Which is why I started tuning into AEW.
If anything,
It was too much.
if
Roman.
anything, I want him to come back in my
We
Royal
had-
Rumble.
Whoa! Do not put 2 belts on him
Roman.
again. Whoa, you are on one. We are not doing that again.
Nah. You wanna know what? You wanna know what I want to have happen?
Oh god.
Let me get Roman Reigns at 1, Sammy at 30, and Sammy beats him.
Mm.
Honestly,
I don't hate that, but I have a
Sammy
feeling.
versus Drew.
I wouldn't be mad at that, but
But we know
at
this
the
company.
at the same time, with how I guess with like the two people that have the belts now, and you give Sammy the Rumble win, I don't
Mhm.
I don't know if Sammy realistically would be able to beat Drew McIntyre or like whatever, because there's no way that they're gonna take the belt off of him and give it to someone else unless they really wanted to mess with him, which I could 100% see happening.
God
But
damn it,
I think that
Corey.
would be a great story.
God damn it, Corey, bro. You about made me fucking bust out laughing, bro. First said I want KO to win the
Claymore
Rumble.
versus.
Oh, I
Haluda?
read that as KD, like Kevin Durant.
What? What the fuck? That's
Kevin
way
Durant
worse.
in the Rumble.
I was like, who gonna tell him,
I
bro?
mean, it's possible.
KO is not coming back yet, bro.
I read that as
Still
Kevin
got a long
Durant
way
to win the
go, I
Rumble.
don't think.
KO's not cleared until
I'm
after
Kevin
Mania,
Durant.
sadly,
You know who I am.
or even maybe even longer than Mania.
Bro, stop with Toriano right
All right, Zach. All right, so our next segment, we are going to do a 2026 movie draft. How this is going to work is we're all going to go around the room and pick a movie, right?
Oh, I see.
And whatever movie does the best, and we're going to have categories, by the
Google
way.
movies.
We're going to have categories. For each one. It's going to be a snake draft, so I'm going to go first. Chaotic's going to go second. Then it's going to be Corey. Then it's going to be
Oh shit! The
Burger.
Niners won.
Zach, Kai, and then Eli.
Crazy.
And
Yeah,
then we'll
okay.
go back, obviously. So how this gonna work? The comments, you guys and the viewers at home who are watching the podcast, you guys are going to be able to vote in the comments who had the best draft. The winner gets to do the hot take next week. So, starting off with this, I'm gonna go ahead. The first category is blockbuster, right?
They wanna do
So,
categories,
if we're
okay.
talking about blockbuster movies, I'm gonna go ahead and take a movie that I think is going to do good, and it's not Doomsday. I'm not picking Doomsday. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm not doing it.
I thought Max was
Instead,
gonna be cheap. Ooh.
why the fuck would I just pick? Nah, Doomsday's so easy, bro. Like that's such an easy pull, bro.
Yeah, that's like a no-brainer.
I'm gonna go with a shocking pull. I'm gonna go with something y'all don't expect. I'm gonna go with The Mandalorian and Grogu is gonna actually do amazing in theaters because of how much they built up those characters over those seasons and how big Star Wars is as a franchise. Chaotic. Make sure to write down your movies.
Blockbuster.
with you.
Yeah, that's hard.
I just feel like Mandalorian and Grogu is gonna do amazing. Star Wars movies always do well, unless it's The Last Jedi.
Real
Oh,
talk, if I'm
for the
being
rest,
honest. My PC was kind of bugging while you were talking, so are we just drafting stuff?
No, first
Or-
category is
We're
blockbuster
drafting, like,
movies.
categories.
Yeah,
Oh,
I chose.
Okay,
I chose The Mandalorian and Grogu. I think that movie's gonna do great. I really trust that movie.
You uncooked.
Chaotic.
Galaxy.
Super Mario Galaxy.
I
Fire
could see
pool.
that. I could see that.
Can't hate that.
Mhm.
The last one made like $1 billion. I think over $1 billion actually.
Corey.
Let me think of something stupid.
I don't know if that's the best idea.
Give me Jumanji 3.
Jumanji 3?
It's a Dwayne movie. Hey, hear me out. It's a Dwayne movie.
It is a Dwayne movie. That's a
Yeah,
very
The
good
Rock
one.
And
was in
Jack
there, so
Black.
that means it's the greatest movie.
It's
Yeah,
Jack
so
Black.
that means
Yeah.
that-
Jack
Wait,
Black.
Loki.
Kevin Hart,
And Kevin Hart. Okay,
Hold
wait.
up.
all of them.
Maybe.
He's not horrible here.
Yeah.
All right, Kai, give us a movie.
Oh wait, bad pull. It comes out in December.
It's gonna be going against Doomsday and Dune. Well, Corey, you already made your
Yeah, but
fate.
The Rock. Well, I like The Rock, so.
Hey, last time The Rock went against a movie that was made by Marvel, it did not end well, bro.
Yeah, but it's The Rock. He's like The Rock.
Corey, Black Adam. Corey, Black Adam. That's all I gotta say, bro.
It's true. The Rock is The
Not
Rock.
really.
But The Rock still has its limits.
Kai,
You smell what he's cooking?
Of course I do.
Toy Story 5 might go very good.
you said what?
Toy Story
5,
5
Toy
might
Story.
be good.
Okay.
Toy
Zach.
Story, okay, I could see Toy Story.
Okay. I'm kind of conflicted a little bit because I do think
My
that
baby is conflicted.
haha, you're funny. I got a couple of different movies that I think are going to be really good.
So go with one of
So
those.
don't say 'em.
That'd be the
So
smart.
I'm gonna go with the one. I'm gonna go with the one I think is gonna be more fun.
Mhm.
Because I'm gonna say with so I'm gonna go with Supergirl, coming out in June 2026. I'll save what I was the other one I was thinking about picking for later, just in case nobody picks it. But Supergirl is my pick.
Okay. Bread. What you got, bruh?
I
Did you
don't
change
know
your name
because
again?
no, that was yeah, funny story about that. That was my old account, and then that one got banned.
Oh,
So I just So people still call me by the old one, even though this new one has nothing to do with it. But that's besides the point. That's
Okay.
some side load that no one cares about.
I thought it was
There's
very
a lot
interesting
of
lore, but okay.
there's a lot of good movies coming out, so I'm conflicted, but I have
I can't make
a
the
very
joke again. I already
strong.
made it once.
Anyway, I feel like the Odyssey is gonna do good, like that new Christopher Nolan movie.
Yeah,
Only
it is a Nolan movie.
because one, it's a Nolan movie. Two, it has
Tom
you
Holland.
know, it has Tom Holland.
Tom
And
Holland,
Matt
man, what the
Damon.
fuck?
And Matt
Man, I
Damon.
wanna
Put some
talk, yo,
respect on
bitch,
Matt
man.
Damon's name.
And Matt Damon.
Yeah.
Yes, Matt
And it's
Damon.
Greek. And it's Greek.
Yeah, and it's
It's
it's a story on
No,
like
the Greek
Greek
type movies always
mythology.
do well.
It does have a lot of fucking.
Oh, you mean Greek mythology? You mean?
Yeah,
Yes.
Mhm.
because it's based
Fair
off
enough,
of it's based off of Homer's Odyssey,
Oh,
right?
it also has Anne Hathaway.
Or
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, huh? Because you
Yeah.
forgot her name, and I was making
Yeah.
fun of you for it.
Yeah, it has Anne Hathaway. It has Robert Pattinson's in it too.
Yeah, Robert Pattinson's in
Batman.
Zendaya.
Zendaya's in there.
Mia Goth. Like, damn.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Punisher.
good people. in it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yo, this cast is
There's a
all star.
lot.
What the fuck?
John
Yeah.
Leguizamo is in there, I'm pretty sure.
That's a good pull. That's a good pull. All right, Eli, what you
So,
got for us? Make sure to write down your
Honestly,
movies.
mine's is the Batman too. It's already projected to make 900 million to $1 billion globally.
That comes out this
So,
year.
wait, this year? Oh,
Yeah, it's not coming out this
I thought
year,
it
bud.
was. I thought
Bro
it
got
was
me
outside.
excited. I was like, really?
Oh yeah, nah.
Probably
2026.
filming this year, but not coming out this year, no.
Yeah, it comes out next year.
I mean, if you want to take it, you can take it.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you just have to wait till next year to make sure you get a good box office thing. We couldn't do the next 2 years if you want to include Batman, though. Because next year's got good movies, too.
Well, I assume we'll check back on this.
At the end of the year.
honestly, has anyone said Dune yet?
No.
I do see Dune.
I like
do
that
see
pick
Dune
for
being good.
Blockbuster. All right. Your next category is
I'm bringing out the book and quill.
horror.
Horror movies? Oh. Tight.
Eli, you go first because we're snake order now.
This year, right?
Yep. I know what I'm
Um,
picking. I'm last though, so everybody's probably stealing my pick.
That is a hard question because I can go with the obvious too.
Mhm.
Honestly, I'll just go with I'll just go with Scream 7. I'm out of many ideas.
I'll be honest, I don't think that movie's gonna do that well because of the whole controversy. But if it does well, congratulations.
I think you're forgetting how little that really matters outside of the whole.
Yeah. Sad. I'm not gonna go see it. Bread. Bread, what's your horror
Um,
movie?
I'm stuck between like maybe two of them.
Okay, well, you gotta pick one.
I'm
I ain't gonna hold you. There's a very obvious pick right here.
me personally, I'm probably gonna have to go with Terrifier
Yeah.
because Terrifier has always done good
It's fair.
because it's always there because it's kind of like it doesn't have a deep story for people that haven't seen the other movies to go into it and be like confused on what's happening.
That's a safe pick. I can't hate that. Zach,
Cause yeah,
There's an interesting one. I've seen the trailers for this one.
Mhm.
I've seen a bunch of. It's been pretty anticipated for a while now. It is a sequel to the 2002 classic. I'm gonna have to go 28 years later, The Bone Temple.
well,
okay,
it's the
maybe.
sequel to the one that came out last year.
Recently.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right, Kai.
yeah.
Probably say either The Exorcist or Deceiver, probably.
Good pull. Okay, Corey.
I want the Winnie the
Motherfucker
Pooh
is not
movie.
here.
Blood
Yo,
and honey.
yo, he's bro immediately said, "I want the Winnie the Pooh movie."
Wait,
No troll. I
wait,
genuinely
wait,
think that.
wait,
There is one
I
coming
I
out.
thought that was
genuinely
already
think
out.
No,
People are
there's a
gonna
new one.
actually
Wait, there's
watch
one
it.
There's a new one
There's
coming
a-
out this
there's
year.
a-
Isn't it like?
No,
That's crazy.
Isn't it like the Poon Avengers or some shit?
no,
The what?
there's a
no,
horror
'cause
movie for that coming
I
out.
genuinely think that there's like a Pinocchio horror movie coming out this year.
Wait, hold up. I'm gonna search up Winnie the Pooh Monsters Assemble.
Why do you know the name?
Unironically.
Why does he know it, bro?
Why
He's
do you
been
know
ready.
the name?
He been
Oh my
ready.
god.
Bro, you're telling me you don't want to see Peter Pan and Bambi, Winnie the Pooh and Tinkerbell,
No,
and others to fight
No.
to survive?
yo, that's my childhood, bro. I'm
Oh
good.
my
That's my
god.
childhood. What are you smoking? Shit, bro.
That's like on the same level as that Tubi movie that had the Grinch, man.
Fun fact:
But
Winnie
it's
the
gonna be
Pooh.
funny, bro.
The
It's
Grinch
Fun
gonna
says
be
fact-
no
funny.
bitches.
Fun fact: that Winnie the Pooh movie is also going to be on Tubi as well.
Not
Oh my
surprised.
god.
Yeah,
All
Wait,
right.
is it a
surprising,
Tubi
huh?
exclusive?
I think it's going to be in theaters for like 5 days, and then it's going to go to fucking Tubi,
I
probably.
recommend watching it. It sounds like a great
They'll
movie.
let anything go to Tubi.
Don't
So
let
I'm not
anything
surprised
go
about
to
the whole
theaters,
Tubi
bro.
thing.
Chaotic.
I think. Trying to think. I'm in between two, to be honest.
Please don't take mine,
Think-
bro.
I
I
think
did that
Evil
already, you
Dead's
can't-
Return.
Oh yeah, that's right. Evil Dead is coming out.
Thank.
Yeah, Evil Dead's Return.
That's a good pull. Let me make sure it comes out this year before I say it. September 11th.
Oh, how
DC.
nice.
DC is releasing a Clayface
Clayface.
horror movie. That's what
That's
I'm
coming
going
out
with.
on 9/11.
See that
It is
that
coming out at
wasn't
9/11.
Why
That's
would
such
they
a
watch
terrible.
that?
Wait,
That's such
I
a
need
that
to
is
see
such
that.
a that is such a terrible release date. 9/11 for a horror movie.
There's
I ain't gonna
significance
hold
to
you.
it.
You know what I was in between?
That is terrible.
James Gunn said it's
You ain't
You
got
know,
it.
Bro,
you
do
know,
you not
you know what I
remember
was in between
Batman
though.
did to Clayface
Alright.
in Arkham City?
Mhm.
I had a katana. That was as big as.
Mhm.
Okay, no, I can't say that actually.
Yo, yo,
I
I
can't
was in
say it.
between
I can't
Evil
say it.
Dead's Return
Yeah.
and Silent Hill's Return.
Oh, Silent Hill.
Oh yeah, that's why Silent Hill.
Well, too late
Oh,
now.
that's gonna be fire.
Wait, what?
Silent Hill.
There's
There's
a
a
new
new
Really?
one.
Silent Hill
I
coming
didn't
out
know.
this year.
Silent Hill's getting a return too.
Your
I think
next
Evil Dead's gonna get the
category.
bigger return.
Your next category. I'm gonna go first because obviously we're doing Snake. Is
I'm pretty
animation.
sure
Animation. All right.
animation.
Now you took Super Mario Galaxy and you took Toy Story, so
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
was gonna-
go with. Yeah, let me think for real.
I think he's thinking.
God damn it. Oh, you know what we should have said for Blockbuster?
Mm.
The Michael Jackson movie.
Oh yeah,
Bro, I was
yeah,
saving
fuck it.
that.
Well,
Dang, you just kind of like.
I
messed his
spoiled it.
whole, like,
I'm
flow
sorry,
up.
man. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go with my gut here because they always do good in theaters. So I have no doubt this one's gonna do good in theaters. I'm gonna go with Minions 3.
Oh yeah, Minions.
Okay, we're
Save
gonna
that.
name
That's
this.
a good one.
We're gonna name this category animation / family. So like, it could be a kids movie. You know
Okay,
what I
so
mean?
like
Doesn't-
anything you could see with like a family member.
Yes.
Kids
Fair.
movie. All right.
Okay. That's my pick. I think it's a good pick. Bro, Minions always do good in theaters. I ain't never see a Minions movie fail.
Oh no, fuck. Yeah.
Chaotic.
I'm thinking. I'm in between two.
Okay.
Oh god.
For this one, we probably should include.
I just don't.
For this one, we probably should include 2027 though. Low key, there's not many animated movies this year.
Yeah, there's
No,
there's
there's a few.
There's
I'm
enough.
looking through.
There's enough. There's enough. There's enough.
I'm looking through. I got a whole list
For
here.
7
There's a bunch of them.
For 7 people?
Yes.
Wait,
yes.
so we're including 2027?
No.
No,
Or
never
maybe.
mind.
okay, yeah. Because I was about to say, isn't Spider-Verse 2027? That's
Oh
like,
yeah, that's an easy
Yeah.
layup. Yeah,
Yeah.
never mind.
Yeah.
Fair point.
You know what else is
Yeah.
2027?
What?
Shrek.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
eh.
All right. So what's your 2026 movie?
I think Hoppers.
Valid. That shit blew up because of Lizard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Corey.
I think it's gonna have
Hello.
another meme.
all right. Let me do my research real quick.
Hey, y'all gotta do research before I get to y'all. Come on now.
Yeah, I'm out
I
here looking at this
had
website.
two pulled up. I was just in between them.
Animal Farm.
You know, I've actually heard.
Oh yeah.
Actually, I've
Animal
heard this movie
Farm,
pretty
yeah.
good. Yeah.
I heard about that. Yeah.
Kai.
Mm. I mean, you could go the third Minions movie.
I already got it.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, there's a big one on here. I low key should have picked, but it's fine.
Did anyone do the Angry Birds 3?
No.
Oh my
I
No,
god.
not
completely
yet.
forgot Angry Birds was gonna come out this year.
Fuck, I should have taken that.
Yo, Brad, what you got?
I don't know.
thought Angry Birds 3
I don't
was
know.
gonna come
2
out last
flopped.
year.
2 flopped. 2 did not
I
do
was
good
gonna
in
say
theaters.
2 did not do well.
Yeah.
2 did really bad in
It
theaters.
was a good movie. It just flopped for some reason.
It flopped in theaters bad, bro.
That I thought about it for a second, but I was like, no, it flopped hard.
Does it have to come to theaters or does it just have to come out?
It can just come
this
out.
year?
It can just come out. I'll let it can just come out. Yeah.
I have a very strong feeling that the Avatar movie,
Damn it.
Okay.
Aang, because
like
it's on
the
Paramount.
That's fair.
Aang, yeah.
Yep.
yeah, Legend of Aang.
Still mad
or
it's not
whatever
coming to
it's called.
theaters. Still mad it's not coming
Yeah.
to theaters no more. That
That's
shit
a-
pissed
that's
me
a
off.
huge
Yeah, it's
flop.
unfortunate.
I thought
That's
about
a
that
huge
one, but I
flop.
was like,
Crazy fumble. It's only gonna be on Paramount. Zach.
Damn. All right. So since he took Legend of Aang, I'm gonna have to go with the fucking industry plant celebrity voice cast movie Goat.
Oh, I was gonna say Cat in the Hat.
Curry.
Fuck it, that movie looks like ass. Why would you ever take that?
Yeah, but that's
Whoa,
that's the good part about it.
whoa! You will not slander my glorious king,
See,
Cat in the Hat.
look. I was gonna pick Cat in the Hat, but the thing is, it's already been moved once.
True.
That was my big worry.
Eli.
Oh, yeah,
I don't know if
true.
it's gonna actually drop in this year.
Eli, what you got?
Honestly,
Eli, there's a really good person coming back this year.
coming back, you said?
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say there's a big thing that like I'm shocked that this is going to theaters and not Avatar, but
I can't wait to hear this one.
I would have picked this one if I didn't pick the one I picked.
I have to think about this.
chaotic. Wait till you hear what we left off the list, bro. And this movie's gonna do amazing in theaters per usual.
Per usually does.
I'll send it to you since you already said your movie.
If it's one of the two, I think it is. There's a reason I said the hint. I said
I mean, honestly, Angry Birds.
Already taken, bro.
already picked.
Did anyone say Angry Birds at all?
Chaotic. Look,
Yeah, Kai,
Damn it.
Kai said Angry
Oh, that
Birds.
wasn't the one I did. I saw that one.
that would have done phenomenal, bro.
I'll text you the two I'm thinking about.
Okay. Eli, what you got, bro? Come on, I believe in you.
Thinking.
Damn it!
also
I
feel
know
like-
someone already said Toy Story earlier too.
I also feel like Sheep Detective might do pretty decent.
Yo, Eli, hear me out, bro. I'm gonna just give you a layup, bro.
Honestly, what's that one movie that's like being hyped up? It's
There's a lot of those.
What's it about?
The Looney Tunes one?
Oh yeah, that one. I heard that one was coming out.
Talking about Coyote? Eli? It got John Cena in it?
no. There's
Coyote versus Acme.
Wait, what?
Coyote versus Acme. It has John Cena in it.
There's a Master of the Universe one coming out too.
That's not
That was
animated.
coming
Sean
out-
makes
that
his
was coming
big
out this
return.
That's not animated.
I feel like
He-Man's
yeah,
not
it's live
animated.
action,
Live action He-Man.
and it has Jared
Yeah,
Leto
but I
in
feel
it.
like
It
it's
has
kid.
Jared Leto. Well, not a
I
lot
feel
of
like
well, the
Masters
thing
of the
about it,
Universe falls into kid.
not well
Not for the
before-
route they're going.
Yeah, not now.
Yo,
I don't
Eli.
think
You know
Masters-
what, Eli? I'm gonna do you a solid, and I'm gonna give you the one, bro. I'm gonna give you the layup, bro. Both movies, both 1 and 2 of this movie did phenomenal in theaters, and they're for kids. They're literally targeted for kids, bro.
One and
It's based off a popular Nickelodeon series.
Oh, I know
Oh.
what he's talking about. Fuck. I hope that movie
SpongeBob.
flops though.
No.
No,
Gosh, we're cooking
that
that.
already came out.
Oh, I forgot about that.
That already came out. I don't think he has one coming out this year.
Eli, you know what? I'm gonna just say it for you, bro. Paw Patrol 3, bro.
There's another
What?
Paw Patrol
I
movie
didn't
coming.
I didn't even know that was happening.
Bro,
I
bro,
would've
bro,
known
this
this.
cast, yo, this cast is insane, bro. I'm gonna just read off a couple names, bro. We got Jennifer Hudson. The fuck is she doing in Paw Patrol, bro?
Jared Leto.
Paw
Snoop,
Patrol always has
Bro.
crash casts.
Snoop Dogg,
Snoop Dogg,
Bill Nye the Science
Max, have
Guy,
you not seen the cast? Have
Terry
you not seen the
Crews,
cast at the other ones?
Terry Crews, Paris Hilton,
Terry Crews,
Jamila Jamil,
Wait,
McKenna
what?
Grace,
Terry
not seen
Crews
the
is in
cast of
Paw
the other
Patrol
ones?
3.
bro. Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Oh my God, Bill Nye, the Science Guy.
Like,
This movie's a
what the
fucking tank.
fuck, bro? Like, that's why I was like, bro, that's a layup, bro. Like, that movie did fucking insane in theaters twice, bro. It's gonna do it
I
a
would
third time.
most definitely caught that, but I didn't even know Paw Patrol was still going and stuff.
Me
I
either.
didn't even
Bro, I
think
thought Paw Patrol ended.
I didn't even think Paw Patrol was coming out with a new movie this year, but I'm gonna be so
Bro,
for real.
I didn't even know Paw Patrol was still like running like that.
Hey, bro, they
I
got too much
didn't.
money, bro. I'm not going. Your next category, and this is our final category. So we have a whopping 4 movies. Is wild card. Pick whatever movie you want.
Okay, this is gonna be this is mine. This is
Eli,
gonna
you
be
go
mine.
first.
All right.
Snake order.
I can either do something really good or just drop the most stupidest thing ever.
No, I believe, bro. Whatever you want to do.
Um,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to edit the fuck out of this one.
Mhm.
Yo, this shit. Yo, we've literally yapped for 2 hours and
Especially
30
after that-
minutes.
Especially after that Obama joke you made.
the video.
Nah, I'm
problem.
gonna edit the video, and then the Patreon will get the full unedited version with everything crazy.
Oh God,
You have a Patreon?
Yeah, Patreon is free.
Mhm.
It's free.
everyone has Patreon.
You can also watch stuff on
Honestly,
Patreon now.
I'll just go with Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat 2? Wow.
It got delayed. You know that, right? It got pushed back a whole year.
No, it didn't.
It didn't.
It's still
It's
locked for
coming out
May.
in
It's
October?
locked for May. It got pushed back last year. It's locked for May. It's locked for May.
No,
They've been-
yeah, that's what it was. It was supposed to come out last year. Yeah, that's what it was.
Okay.
And then
All right, we got Bread. What you got, bro?
I'm not gonna lie. I would say Street Fighter, but I really have no faith in that movie.
I have way more faith than
So
y'all.
I'm gonna
That cast is too
I'm
good.
gonna have to say Damn, I just had it. I'm gonna have to say Scary Movie 6.
Smart pick. Smart pick. Zach.
So if I'm correct, we've gone this entire draft without mentioning the biggest movie of the year that we spent like a good hour talking about at the beginning
Doomsday.
of the
No,
podcast.
we mentioned it. We mentioned it.
I didn't
So,
choose it.
okay, who picked
I didn't choose it.
picked
Though.
Avengers Doomsday?
Nobody picked it. We
Is
just
it-
Nobody
just
picked
mentioned
it, but we did mention it.
All right, I'm picking Avengers Doomsday then.
I
Okay,
respect
But I feel
it.
like I feel like Doomsday. I feel like Doomsday is such a low ball answer.
But you know what? You know what,
Okay,
Zach?
but it's still
Zach,
But
I
it's
hope
valid,
incredible.
though.
I hope Doomsday bombs. No, I'm trolling.
Jesus.
Kai, go ahead.
It's like it's gonna be the highest grossing movie of the year. I bet so much money on it.
You got Dune, and you have the Odyssey to worry about, though.
Zombieland Saga.
You say what? Zombieland?
Yeah, Zombieland Saga. Yeah.
Random poll. Corey.
Did anybody take? Bro, let me think about this. Someone took Spider-Man, right?
Nope.
Mm-mm.
I'll take that.
All right,
That's
chaotic.
true,
Spider-Man.
yeah.
I don't think it's going to be $1 billion or anything crazy.
Mhm.
But I think you just got to take it for its spirit. Iron Lung.
Marco
Oh, Iron
Polo.
Lung.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Iron
true.
Lung. Yeah.
All right, what am I picking? Low key, you know what? This is a wild card pick, but I got
Hey, Max.
What?
Hold up. There's a certain playhouse that releases in big screen this year.
What?
Just
There's
let
a
him make his
certain
pick.
girls playhouse who releases on big screen.
He's talking about Bratz.
No, talking about Gabby's.
Yo, I'm not
Okay.
picking that.
It's gonna make a lot of fucking money. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm not picking that, bro.
She is a
How are you
phenomenon. She is a blockbuster seller.
You know what I'm gonna pick? I'm gonna pick something I think was severely overlooked. Because the next Hunger Games comes out this year. Sunrise on the Reaping. I'm going that movie.
Mm.
Can I say what would have been my miscellaneous pick if Avengers was taken?
Was it Michael?
Well, surprisingly no, but it's because the studio known as Leica, if y'all remember them, is dropping a new movie called Wildwood this year, and it looks, if you've seen the animation demos, insane. I should have taken it for animation, but I kind of chickened out.
No, you know what would have been mine had I not done the spirit pick?
What?
What?
Death, Robin Hood. Hughes movie.
See, if I had more hope in this movie, I would have picked the Masters of the Universe movie that's coming out.
Yeah, but it has Jared Leto in it, so it's already not gonna be good for top
Wait,
five.
wait, who's Leto playing?
Skeletor.
Who's
He's
playing?
a big character.
Who's playing He-Man?
Hold on, I have it pulled up here. Let me just.
Jared Leto's a movie killer.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I said that.
Wait, who's playing He-Man?
Okay, right here, Motu. Nicholas Ga
Oh,
Galitzine or something. I guess
Galazine?
that's how you say it. Yeah, Galitzine.
Yo, he's been in a lot of rom-coms, bro. And
Yeah,
they did good in
Galitzine,
theaters.
Jared Leto as Skeletor.
Camila. Yo, I might
Mendez
change my
as
pick. I might change my pick.
I wouldn't.
Idris
Not
Elba
for
as
Jared
Man at
Leto.
Arms.
For everyone else
Yeah.
in the movie, though. Idris Elba's in there.
Yeah, Idris Elba's in there.
He's had a talented cast before.
Allison Brie.
Trust me.
Yeah.
You know what? We're betting on He-Man.
Are we forgetting Tron?
I'm betting
Are
on
we forgetting about Tron?
I'm betting on He-Man. Look, I wouldn't be a He-Man fan if I didn't bet on He-Man. All right.
Yeah, that one's gonna sell you. I'm calling it right now.
To close out the podcast, every one of us is going to go around, and I need one wrestling prediction for the week, one music prediction, and one movie trailer prediction. So, I'm going to let Chaotic go
Okay.
first.
I don't even know what's happening on wrestling this week.
Well, you better make a
Yeah,
crazy
I'm gonna be so
prediction.
for real.
Make a crazy prediction, bro. That's what the spirit of this is.
A New Japan star is gonna get signed and appear.
Okay. What's your music prediction?
We're gonna have an old artist appear on a single.
Okay. And
Like-
what's your movie trailer prediction or whatever?
I think Iron Lung's finally gonna get its trailer.
Okay.
I think Mark's gonna drop it because it drops in like 2 weeks.
Okay. Corey,
Okay, what's the first one?
one wrestling prediction.
Wrestling.
It can be
CM Punk becomes double world champion.
All right. What's your music prediction?
DDG drops a new album.
That's
Hmm.
movie trailer prediction.
The fucking Winnie the Pooh movie is gonna be on Netflix.
All right. Brad, what
God,
you got,
Chris.
bro?
Drew McIntyre is finally gonna get his side plates for his title.
Music prediction?
At least one old guy is gonna come back.
Okay. Movie prediction?
Just for this week, I mean, I think it's I don't know, meet the Fokker-in-law.
Okay. Kai?
Yeah, Ilya Dragunov will win this whole world title tournament type thing.
Okay. Music?
get a maybe. I think it's Tana drops another album this year, or at least tries to drop an album.
So you think he drops an album this week? I
I
don't
don't think
hate
it's.
that. I
I
don't.
think his label's not gonna let him do that.
I mean, you can predict, bro. Go ahead. Is that what you want?
I guess so.
Movie trailer prediction?
That maybe we get another Dragon Ball movie.
I ain't a part of that.
Yo,
Maybe an
Yes.
animated. Maybe wait, hold up. He might be.
he might be
cooking with
talking about an
animated.
anime one. I thought he was talking about Dragon Ball Evolution. I spit out my drink so fast. Um,
Yeah, I almost died.
Zach, wrestling prediction.
All right. So obviously the Royal Rumble is going to be in Saudi Arabia.
Mhm.
What does Saudi Arabia like to do? The most bombastic, random, glorious shit ever. So I think sometimes this
Ooh.
week we're gonna.
A
This
nice
week,
choice of
maybe
words.
next week. Huh?
Great
Nice
choice of words.
even. Yeah, nice choice of words.
Bombastic.
Saudi Arabia
Yeah.
and bombs. That's like. Ugh.
That's not what I meant. and You know it.
It's like
I heard that too.
I'll premise. Hold on. I will premise this by saying they've done tight double champion matches before. I think we're gonna get an announcement this week. It's gonna be CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre, just as a champion versus champion match
Oh,
at the Rumble.
like the
So this guy gets
championship,
it.
like the Saudi championship.
Yeah.
No,
Wait.
yeah, that either that or it would be similar to when Roman Reigns and Big E fought at Crown Jewel a few years back.
But that would be for the
Just a-
Crown Jewel Championship. But that's for Crown
No,
Jewel.
I think what he means is just like a champion fighting another champion.
Oh, like champion versus
Yeah.
champion. Okay. Music
Yeah,
prediction,
that's
Zach.
what I think
Kinda
we'll
like
get
how
a.
Cody
I think we're
versus
gonna
Beth,
get a random drop by one of the. I'm just gonna call it the big three power metal bands: Dragon Force, Power Wolf, or Unleash the Archers. Probably not gonna happen. I don't pay attention to rumors. Anyways,
All right. Movie
but as far
trailer.
as movie trailer. Uh, um, let's see. I think. Let's see. What do we got coming? We have not gotten a trailer for Spider-Man yet, and it's coming out pretty quickly. Yet and also we have all these Avengers trailers that have already come out, so I think we finally get the Spider-Man trailer, or at least a
Okay.
teaser.
Eli. Wrestling.
I think maybe it's illusion, but I think for the next few weeks, they're gonna keep building up or hinting towards Jericho maybe coming back in Saudi at the Rumble.
Hmm.
Break the walls. Oh, no, this is
Music.
gonna be Death Rebel.
I think Che drops another album within the next 7 months.
It's just for the week, twin. But all right. Movie trailer.
I believe it. I do think that sometime maybe with little previews coming out,
Mhm.
they will eventually announce a Gojo versus Sukuna movie for the upcoming future this week because of how hyped episode 3 is being hyped up for JJK. So
All right. For me, I'm gonna make some bold ass predictions. All right. For wrestling this week, I think Tony Khan is gonna put Kyle Fletcher in a match for the first time since World's End. That's my wrestling one. I think music wise, I'm gonna make a crazy heartbreaking prediction for myself, but because I low key feel I'm about to be right. If you know, a couple weeks ago,
Please forget
ASAP's
Cardi
song
prediction.
with
Please
Helicopter
don't.
got leaked. ASAP's song with Helicopter, got leaked, and Cardi was on it. Cardi Hub or whatever, the ones that buy the leaks and all that shit. They spent $6K on it just for a Cardi verse that was mid. ASAP last night announced Helicopter is coming out tomorrow as a single. I don't feel like Cardi's on the single anymore. Sadly.
I mean, do the people even want Cardi on the single anymore?
I mean, I kind of, if he redid his verse, maybe. But my other prediction for ASAP's album is
what?
I think that Future is on his album with Metro because ASAP was on their album last year. My movie prediction, I'm gonna agree with Zach. I'm gonna say, but I'm gonna make an actual day. I think Tuesday we get the first Spider-Man trailer.
You going
Because
down to the day.
movie trailers always come out on Tuesdays. But those are predictions for the week.
That's
Hey,
true.
What?
The Golden Globes are going on right now, and if Timothée Chalamet wins it, I called it.
Bet.
If he doesn't win, cut this from the video. If he doesn't win, cut it.
All right.
So you should
Next
leave it in
week-
just to add insult to injury.
Next week we will film. We're gonna film a day. Richard is off work because Richard wants to be here for that. I know that he texted me. And I don't have a day yet, but it'll probably be the same time as as like today was. And yeah, first episode of Realmcast. A whopping fucking almost 3 hours, bro. Y'all are some good yappers.
You
It's
got
gonna be a
more
good
content.
podcast.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
I got a lot to edit.
sorry.
Tomorrow.
That Obama joke, really.
Yo, Kai, have you been listening to music this whole
Yeah,
time?
you might have to get that RoboCop stuff earlier. This is
Yeah.
the lesson.
Yeah, you gotta.
Oh,
leave
Eli,
RoboCop
I
outta
know.
here, bro.
Oh, Eli, I know I gotta cut the
Wait, hold on.
RoboCop.
Bye.
His Spotify's playing music.
Oh my god.
Bro, Kai
I look
earlier.
at the call, I'm like,
Wait. Kai earlier in the podcast was like, "Where's that music coming from?" You dumbass.
Oh my god. Yeah,
Anyways.
biggest fumble of the century.
Now you Realmcast.
I was like, wait, why does the thing have music on it? Why does our call have music on it? I
Well,
look, Kai has a Spotify connected and it's playing music.
W
Where is the
Realmcast.
music?
God.
We will see you next week. Next week we will be going in depth on the Stranger Things finale because we
Oh,
didn't do that
God.
this week. So we're gonna have a lot of debate about that and about
Oh
the
no.
conformity
I might not
gate
be
and all that.
Oh no, please.
And next week we will also talk about all the things that go on with wrestling, ASAP Rocky's album, of course, and whatever else the week takes us into. Nonetheless, this has been Shadowcast. Shout out
And the Golden
Chaotic.
Globes.
And the Golden Globes, correct?
And
'Cause
remember,
Timothy Chalamet.
Che's dropping. I have faith. I
Ah.
think.
Look.
Carti's
sometimes-
dropping, I swear.
Hey, he lying. I'm hoping I'm on the left of him.
You're
But
not.
he lying.
Yo, you're right here for me, bro.
No, I'm pointing at I'm pointing at Eli. He
Bro,
lying.
I said, bro, why would you say that to Eli? I'm saying Carti's dropping. You better point at me instead.
Yeah,
Well,
No,
yeah,
trust me,
but
Che-
he made the
Che
more
DM'd me
emphasis.
myself. Che DM'd me last night. He's like, "Yo, bro, I'm dropping."
Yeah, he definitely lying now.
Oh!
Hey, he definitely
Oh,
lying now.
It dropped.
He lying a hella hard right
to
now.
leave y'all with one
No,
more
he
tease.
He told me he's doing the encore. You know, the sequel to Encore.
To leave y'all with one more tease. I'm gonna say this now. ASAP Rocky's album, hidden features, he's hiding them. Mark it. Next week when we get back here and we see the album with no features on Thursday night during New Music Friday, I'm gonna just say I told y'all, bro. I promise y'all. He's not gonna show the features. ASAP's always been known to do that. So is Cardi, Future, all them. So, anyways, W Realmcast number 1. We'll see y'all next week on Friday.
I
Good
like
night, everybody.
sandwiches.